Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Reverse 1999 episode. In today's episode, we are going to do main story. We're going to do the 3.3 main story, the campaign's tale. I believe once upon a time I read the Russian name of this chapter, and I believe I learned that in the book called what was it called? It was like something's tale. Maybe it's called the campaign's tale when you translate it, but I learned that the main character in that tale is actually called Igor, which is funny because you know Igor is going to be playable in this version, I believe. So that's pretty cool. Um, we're gonna start off by doing some pulls. I'm gonna have to resist the urge to buy this awesome looking
The
Moldier
perfect day to double down on
outfit.
physical training. Just
Because I
kidding.
do love
You are
Moldier, but you know, I gotta limit my garment purchasing because we only just got Anjonalla's outfit like last patch, so let us pull because we are pulling for Marcia. We've got 2 pity, so that's great. And no 50-50. Or we have a 50-50, sorry. Yeah, and I have Mercurius selected here. I don't know. Might do some pulls there if we get really lucky here. But yeah, let's start off with some gambling. Gambling always solves problems. So let's see if we hit early. That's not early. Unfortunate. Skip through all this. I don't need to see this. And let's press on. Another temple. Oh, that was nothing as well. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's do another 10 pull. We're gonna dig into my clear drop supply now. I believe I only have like around 50 to 60 pulls right now, so I won't be able to guarantee a 6-star right here. But, you know, we could hit early maybe. That'd be cool. But, okay, 30 pulls and nothing. 40? Come on, 40, 4 is a good number. I like the number 4. Maybe I don't. Alright, we're just flying through pulls. That's great. Oh my god, not even a gold. Devastating. Alright, oh, we can't even afford a temple now. Oh, that's devastating. Oh, actually, I can save for a temple. I can save for a temple after the events of the story, maybe? Because you do get some clear drops upon clearing story content, I believe. So yeah, let's hop into the campaign's tale. Yeah, I forgot the Russian name of this. Hopefully they show me. They didn't show me. Well, that's a shame. I know there definitely was a Russian name that I saw somewhere for this chapter name, but yeah. That is Lilia. That is Lilia. I recognize that. I recognize that little icon anywhere. And there's a horse here. Is this Charon's horse? Probably not. But yeah, no. It's been a while since we did chapter 10. Was it chapter 10? No, I don't even remember what chapter we're on. That's crazy. Um 8, 9, 10. Wait, we're on chapter 12, is that right? Or 11? Ah, here's the Russian name. Slava Opolku. Yes, Slava Opolku. But yeah. Yeah, last time we saw Charon leave off with Meryl. They're gonna be on their own journey. I would expect to not see them for a while. Or maybe, yeah, for a long while, I feel. They'll be off doing their own thing, probably. So, I guess we'll be focusing back on Team Timekeeper and everything going on around the war, perhaps. I mean, the peace treaty got signed, I believe, last time. So that's good. You know, we're at least not in the most devastating era for now. But yeah, let's see what this part has to offer us. Quiet is the riverbank. On the 20th of November. Wait, so that's like around, yeah, this should occur after the events of the previous chapter, I believe. I don't remember the exact dates, but I'm pretty sure that this happens after the thing, after the chapter.
Did you see the bandits?
Hello, Sergey. Sergey.
Not even a sign. Just some chipmunks.
Alright.
Think we should take a rest, Lieutenant? Sun's beating down and we need to get the horses watered.
Okay. Now, we will be seeing Igor, I'm assuming. But... Oh yeah, and I guess Marcia as well, but... Oh, wait, if we see Marcia, will we see Sentinel? Probably not. No, they were like saying goodbyes and stuff last time, I believe. Yeah, but I wonder if we'll see like Moldir or Lopra. That'd be cool, right? That'd be cool.
We've gone quite a way farther than the assigned watch point. Even if we can push on, the horses can't. Never exhaust your horse, remember.
Fine. Take a break, team.
Alright.
And Sergei, if you shine the light of that telescope into my eyes one more time, the last thing you'll see is a missile to the face. Understood?
Okay. Sorry.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Alright. Here we are in the riverside of a steppe. Lieutenant Lilia retracts the telescope and hands it to Sergei. She hops off her horse and pulls a handful of oats from her saddlebag. That's a nice horse. The horse snorts as it eats, then nudges Lilia's neck affectionately with its nose.
Hey, soldier. You want some more?
Just as she reaches for more feed, Sergei leans in.
This your first time riding this horse, Lieutenant?
Oh, the music just suddenly
Yeah,
started.
He's a hungry fella.
No, he's
Just some
greedy.
wholesome music in the
Uses
background.
the same trick on all the new riders. If he wants
Might
something
have heard
else
this.
to eat, he'll have to find it himself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard this. During the Rashki event, this track. It's pretty nice, very
little
wholesome.
Liar. You heard him. No more oats for you. Go get some water.
Lilia pat its neck a little harder. Denied another bite, the horse lowers its head before giving Sergei a dejected snort.
Leave him to me, Lieutenant.
Hello, Xeno Cavalryman 1. How's it going? Another soldier steps forward, unfastens the flying broomstick from its saddle, and leads the disgruntled horse down to the river for a drink. Lilia sets the broom down beside her. In the unseasonably warm air, she catches a dry scent, sharp with river water and wormwood.
This feels wrong, doesn't it? It really shouldn't be this warm. Ever seen a November like this, Lieutenant?
Yeah, but on the other side of the world. This is weird for sure.
Interesting. Also, it just came back to me, but last time, Kraus, yeah, in the last chapter, Kraus was about to reveal some helpful information about Erd in the current era, I believe. So I hope we'll get glimpses of that today. That would be awesome.
Usually, the snow would be thick by now. But this feels like early autumn still.
Global warming, man, in 1913. No, it's 1920, right? It's 1920. I saw it on the clock. The newly enlisted cavalryman lifts a hand to wipe the sweat from his forehead, then points to the river, its surface glowing with a greenish light.
The dawn would usually be frozen over in the shallower parts too. We'd be able to walk right over it. The meander's just a little farther. Berigrad would be too, if we could just cross it. You been to the city?
The city. To the people of the steppe, those words mean Berigrad.
Yeah, to go to the Foundation branch. Delivering letters, dealing with procedures. Annoying stuff like that.
Oh, speaking of letters. My townsfolk sent some back from the front. Seems they're on their way home.
Amazing. Sergei shakes his head, seemingly unhappy with the idea. Oh?
What? They beat on you or something?
Why'd you say that? I couldn't be happier to have them home safe. It's just... It should be farming season, but... They'll come back to find nothing to farm.
He squats down and grabs a fistful of the grass beneath his feet.
The weather was just right last year, but something went seriously wrong. It grew fast, tall too, but didn't make any seed at all. Our
Oh
summer
dear.
harvest was a complete disaster. The barns are almost empty. At least they won't starve to death at the front.
Damn. I wonder if man is in Dictate
Manus
Flayed
and
or...
Dictate could
yeah.
strike at any time out there.
Yeah.
Probably safer for them to come back.
Yeah, but I wonder if Manus did anything about the weather in this era. I don't know if they have that kind of power to affect the weather, but then again, they can just manipulate history, so like, come on now. They just do whatever they want.
Do you think the Manus will reach the dawn?
Hard to say. The main forces in Western Europe for now. But the Manus are like rats. Who knows where they might show up next.
For real, they show up like anywhere. Anywhere we want to go, they're there. And anywhere they go, we want to go there. They're just everywhere. The young Cossack scratches at the few thin hairs on his upper lip. The boy's best attempt at any kind of massage.
Ugh, I swear I did more fighting during training than in actual service.
That should be a good thing, buddy.
All I do is wait around for orders. And this one's just stupid. Find out where the bandits are hiding. Are you serious?
Just find out, bro.
You're telling me we have to find just a few dozen people who only come out at night somewhere in all this forest. They may as well have us search for a needle in a haystack.
Well, with the recent weather, there's probably no hay left in this haystack.
So what do you think real war is like?
Oh, I know what it's like. All the men in my family have fought on the battlefield. Мой дедушка, papa, и брат.
Damn, your Jejushka, Papa и Brat. Shout out. He dodges the question, fixing his eyes on the flying broom Lilia always carries.
Next ford's a few kilometers off yet. Why don't you just fly over and take a look? It'll be a heck of a lot faster. Be able to return to camp before dark.
True. Is it dangerous though for her to fly out on her own? Like, would like scouts see her or something?
Red 38 isn't fueled by grass like one of your horses. And its flight time is measured in minutes, not hours.
Ah,
Or are you trying to keep me grounded if we get into a fight?
I know. Why don't you teach me to fly a broomstick and apply for a new SU-01 VE? Then we can take turns scouting.
Oh, I'd love to see your face when you fall from the sky. But I'd rather not tell your commander that his cavalryman broke a leg flying my broom.
Lilia's funny.
It's not like you're any better.
Whoa,
For
whoa,
Carlos
whoa.
Germova, you'd have gone face first in the dirt your first day on a horse.
Oh, right, we're talking about horses. My
I,
fault.
on the other hand, was regularly riding from my village to Berigrad with sacks full of beets at half your age.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Broomsticks aren't horses. And if I catch you sneaking in to steal it at night, you're a dead man. Got it?
Yeah.
You're right to warn him, Lieutenant. Sergei has been stealing since he was a kid.
Ooh, we got caught. The cavalryman returns with the horse just in time to join the verbal baiting.
Last year he tried to nab our fishnet. My dedushka caught him, of course. Nearly broke Sergei's hand when he wrestled it from him.
We're having a nice wholesome moment to start off the chapter. Very nice. Nothing bad ever happens. The other cavalryman bursts into laughter as Sergei's face flushes beet red. He turns away but barks a hasty rebuttal.
Shut up! It's not like he ever used it anyway.
But he can't stop the taunts. The cavalrymen take obvious delight in dredging up his old scandals one by one.
Blin, stop making things up about me. Oh, I can't stand it here. You know what? When I get back, I'm going straight to the commander to get transferred to the Prisklonная company.
Yeah, okay buddy, off you go.
You mean the 5th Company? Isn't their commander your old rival in love?
Even louder laughter erupts from the Cossacks. We're just all hating on Sergei, this is so funny. Ignoring the rowdy banter, Lilia lifts her gaze to the heavy clouds drifting beyond the river like white fortresses floating in the sky. Dry, warm air sweeps across the plain, driving the floating castles forward and tugging at Lily's sweat-soaked hair.
Already sweating. This heat's not normal. No one in the Foundation got the time to look into this? Maybe they'll send Vertin. That wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, send Vertin out here. Her eyes are drawn to the merging line between earth and sky, a view she could never have seen from the Foundation, hidden away in the mountains. Then, along the slope, black figures burst into view, tearing ragged gaps into the horizon. The bandits! It's not nighttime. What are they doing out here, man?
Huh? Sergei!
They're not supposed to be out here yet.
Someone call me?
We did.
Me! You got the telescope, right? Hand it over.
What's that, Lieutenant? I can't hear you.
Bro, there's no wind, bro. We're just making things up. Just hand it over. Oh! We got sniped. No, Sergei! A bullet tears through Sergei, the price for a moment of carelessness.
Blin!
Gosh darn it. Damn. Before the cavalrymen can even react, Sergei has collapsed onto his back. The plane explodes into gunfire, screaming horses, and panicked shouts. Among the chaos, Red 38 roars to life. Alright. Let's fight some bandits. We're not scared. Oh, we've taken into the air. Above the step, Lilia kicks off, circling low to draw the enemy's fire.
Bandits! Across the river! Sasha, get Sergei behind the rocks. The rest of you cover fire in this direction. Empty a clip and mount your horses.
Copy. What about you, Lieutenant?
I'll take a little trip to their rear. Stand back! Wouldn't want to swallow my exhaust.
Alright. Go, Lilia. Seconds later, the battle-tested Su-01V soars 100 feet into the air,
Right.
effortlessly carrying its pilot over her enemies. Let's see what you got, Lilia. Let's fight some bandits.
There are many routes to
Oh,
travel,
Shadow
but only
Horsemen.
one destination.
Very cool. Oh, they're like wielding like bayonets or something, or just a really long stick actually. Yeah, it might just be a spear with like goop hanging off of it. Never mind.
Taking a peek and sensing their thoughts. Agreed. Just another shift.
Let's just do some random attacks. Very nice.
Though it may come with pain. A little surprise.
Ooh, not quite enough to defeat everyone in one turn.
Ouch.
Alright. Let's do this.
That was
What I'm good at.
Let's do loads of stuff.
Enter the gate and
There we go.
see the
Have I
light.
startled you?
Nice. Good stuff. Just a nice little battle.
Can I give everyone a ride on my back? I think
Ooh.
I can handle it this time.
You know what? I want to see Nautica again. It's been a while since we last saw Nautica, right? We got a good chapter. The brief exchange of fire quickly ends quickly under air superiority. The riverside grows quiet again. Nice. Too easy. Lilia hovers above, keeping a bird's eye view of the area.
2 bandits down, last 3 heading north. Looks like they're taking cover in the woods.
Okay.
Only 1 injured and Sasha's with him. Nothing to worry about there.
Oh, Lilia, let's not jinx
The
it.
rest are headed to the fort. They can deal with the down 2.
Lilia turns in the direction of the fleeing bandits.
I'll find their hideout.
Alright, let's do it. The shadows of the trees may veil the ground below, but they cannot stop the eagle that soars above. Most of the yellowing leaves have been swept away by the autumn wind, leaving their slender branches thrusting out in all directions, like a sparse web strung up into the sky.
Come on. Can't you run faster? Wasting my time.
Damn. The BM. For a pilot accustomed to the high speeds of the Su-01V, this hunt is closer to herding livestock.
At this rate, I'll have time to spare for a drink.
Oh, what the hell just happened there? What just happened there? A black cloud explodes beside her ear. Then another, and a third. Hundreds of tiny metal fragments slice countless cuts into her clothes. Oh no, they're like they're like shooting her.
How the hell did they get that?
She drops down, flying so low that the tips of the branches nearly catch her as she presses on toward its source.
Just a little closer. Let me see what you're hiding in there.
Bare branches slice her view into fragments. Black smoke smears everything dark. But her determination grants her a fleeting instant, just enough for her to catch sight of a small glade where an anti-aircraft gun stands.
Gotcha.
Alright. She pulls the SU-01 Vea upward, driving it into the heavy clouds at a near vertical angle. Damn, what a maneuver.
Weapons not from this era. No way bandits could get their hands on it. Yeah, there's no mistaking the model.
So Manus Vindicta is funding these bandits.
Automatic anti-aircraft gun 37. ACP-37. It's
Oh,
Xeno.
it's Xeno.
Need to report this to the commander. Vercent will want to know too.
Awesome. Okay, so if it's Xeno equipment, it will probably mean that it's from Igor then, and the defects of Xeno, probably. Oh no, we're running out of fuel. That's not good.
Huh?
How do we run out of fuel? It has not been that long. Her broom's been hit. It's failing. No, not the failing.
No,
Oh
no,
man,
buddy. Please get me clear of the woods.
this is not good. It's too late. She's already pushed the broom beyond its limits. She's falling fast.
This is bad. Really bad.
Lilia, do you know how to fly? Someone save us! Can we steady the broom and have it glide? I don't think a broom can really glide, can it? Oh dear. Do we have like anything that could help us? Like a teleportation ritual, or Nautica could snatch us from the air? Or maybe Marcia could be around to heal us if something goes wrong. Yeah, that's not a great start for Lilia there. We've heard this old friend's voice before. Xeno? Right. Submitted via the timekeeper. This is 4 days later. Based on hypothesis derived from the arcane theory of resonance particles. According to documented research, sound waves are converted through the communicator, leave microscopic arcane vibrations in surrounding media during transmission. When environmental materials, for example metal oxide layers, residual electric fields, or air density gradients, are reactivated, these disturbances can be reconstructed into audible signals through phase differences at extremely low frequencies. When portions of the signal exhibit semantic drift or narrative gaps due to disruption, the restored text represents a reconstructed version obtained through multiple iterative retranslations. Cross-referencing confirms the restoration achieves 99.97 accuracy compared to the original recording. Nice. I've been on a mission on the Eastern Front under the direct orders of Admiral Zom. Guess what I found, Capitan? A Xeno outpost without jurisdiction. As far as I'm aware, Xeno hasn't deployed any forces to this location. From the looks of it, I think it's the Igor rebels. Details remain unclear. I'll determine the next steps after consulting with the commander. If you're interested in Igor's movements, call me back as soon as you can. Soundwave comparison results indicate a 96.34 match to Lieutenant Lilia's vocal sample in the Xeno database, confirming the speaker's identity with high confidence. Analysis suggests the primary communicator experienced 2 sudden interferences. The nature of the interference remains undetermined. Oh, interesting. Slide political interests between lines of pleasantries like an eel slipping through kelp. That's how the big shots always talk. Inside the Foundation office, the sound of a ringing communicator interrupts the briefing. Irene glances at the device, a direct line to Xeno headquarters. He nods, signaling the committee member to wrap up mid-report. Once the door closes, he picks up. So I'm here. According to Ivan's report, the cavalry has been harassed by bandits for weeks. Oh? Are these bandits connected to the Manus? No evidence of that. More like a mix of local warlords and scattered gangs. Though a couple of the rapidly growing factions seem suspicious. Have your people maintain surveillance. Contact the Foundation the moment anything develops. we'll send reinforcements. Iranai is rarely this cooperative, but Som knows he can't stake the entire stepp's fate on so-called reinforcements. No need. Ivan has enough manpower. Assuming the cavalry corps can be fully trusted, I looked into Commander Ivan. He was a trusted subordinate to that former admiral. Plus, I heard they're both from the Don River region. I will handle him. Som firmly cuts off his attempt at political maneuvering. I hope you understand that the Don River region is a critical component. I'm speaking so fast, bro. I hope you understand that the Don River region is a critical component of the Foundation strategy. To ensure downstream stability and the safety of our new recruits, supporting the cavalry corps is our top priority. The leader of the Hawks leaves no room for argument. Save it. Since 1999, I've dealt with more politicians like you than I've smoked cigarettes. The Don is just a crack in the dam. What really matters is the line of battle along the Black Sea and the Baltic Sea, right? Stay in touch, Admiral. After the call ends, Iranai straightens in his chair, drumming his fingers against the deck. He begins to ponder, could this small crack pose a risk of total collapse? Alright, let's press on to part 2. The Eternal Autumn. Let's see what's here. And how Lilia can make her way out of this. Downstream of the Don, on a stretch of flat meadow, a camp rises from mud-packed earth and stacked logs. It's no grand fortress, but it's enough to shelter an army at rest. Xeno Cavalry Commander Ivan Ivanovich Burakov stands, tall and broad, watching the recruits drill their formations. Yo! Ivan looks very cool, actually. Very cool look. Kind of reminds me of Igor, though, to be honest. And I don't like Igor. There's no way they redeem him. And if they do, I'll still hate him. Sorry. But that's what happens when you betray people, you know? I hate you.
Commander.
Oh my god, who's Sternova? Who is Sternova? She looks really cool. I need to see her like actual live 2D like character though. But she looks really cool. This is a really cool face card. With her usual brief greeting, Xeno Cavalry Chief of Staff Sabina Sternova approaches.
Yes, Sabina.
You've left the war room. Any commands?
Yeah, Sternova looks pretty cool. Still, no one's gonna beat Greta Hoffman as my favorite, and Moldir is definitely still my second favorite character thus far.
Just catching a breath.
I hope we see Moldir
That
again.
stuffy air will be the death of me. Besides, a little more time among the pups won't hurt. Keep their spines straight and their commanding officer's face in their minds.
Okay. I like that we've been meeting quite a lot of new characters in recent chapters. Very awesome.
I think they know your face already. After all, many only joined the cavalry after you gave that speech in the village.
Ah, Domrovka. Tell me, Sabina, did the pups bring any news?
What type of gun is on his waist? At first it looked like a revolver to me, but then I realized it wasn't, because it's way too big, in my opinion. So I don't know what type of weapon this is, but it looks really large for a handheld gun. To me, anyways. I've never seen a real gun, so I don't know.
From Miss Galina?
Who's Miss Galina?
She says she wants to see you again at your convenience.
There are no great rides ahead for now. I'll find the time to visit her.
Alright.
If this golden famine continues to gnaw at us, the dawn will be no home for her. No winter, no crops. The steppe has turned her most brutal. I will find a way to persuade her to leave.
We reported the famine to the Foundation long ago, but there's still no sign of their investigators.
Hey, maybe they're about to come here, you know?
This is far from the heart of the war. And with the Foundation so short on manpower, We're just dust on their boots.
Man, it's a shame the Foundation's always short on manpower. Like, you look at Manus Vindictae, and they're just rolling with manpower. Like, they just have so many members. Man, kind of sucks. Messy hoofbeats burst from the camp entrance, the familiar sound of bad news.
What's wrong?
Is that Lilia or someone
Out
else?
of the way, rookies.
Nice, it is
Wounded
Lilia.
incoming.
Okay, Lilia managed to make it safely back on the
Yeah,
ground.
Don't you hear his whimpering? I could almost cry.
At the rear, tied to a horse's back, sits a wailing injured boy.
Shut up, Sasha! I got shot! Ради бога, shot! Ah! Больно! Я больше никогда не смогу ходить!
The soldiers quickly cleared the way for the reconnaissance team. Lilia dismounts first, followed by the rest of the team except Sergei.
Leave Sergei to me, Lieutenant. You should report to the commander.
Alright.
On it. And find a way to shut him up before the whole camp's forced to listen to the wails of his great military feat.
She turns to see the commander striding forward.
No need to hunt me down, Lieutenant. What news?
Bad is what? Broomstick's broken. Won't be flying until I get the parts to fix it. But it gets worse. We have a situation, sir. And I think it's a big one.
I'm wondering, have I ever seen Lilia without her hat on? I actually don't know. I might not have, to be honest, but that wouldn't make sense. Like, how would I have never seen her without her hat on? But I feel like I might not have ever seen that. I wonder how weird she would look. How, like, unfamiliar she would look without the hat on.
You too, Sabina.
Wait, what's tactical map? Since when was this here? Okay. Real-time troop positions. What?
So, the bandits have Xeno AZP-37s and arcane-guided VT-Fuse anti-aircraft guns.
I don't see any troops. Maybe we haven't deployed any yet. This is Belgrade. Cool.
You swear it, Lieutenant?
Yes.
Yes. We practiced how to dodge anti-aircraft shots with these kinds of guns when I was a trainee. Loaded with training ammo, of course.
There have been no reports of missing weapons, and we're not carrying any AZPs.
It's Igor. The chief of staff, keeping the entire supply chain in mind, quickly rules out several possibilities.
Then those weapons came from an outer source. And like as not, they have more of them.
Yep, that's not ideal.
An outer source. Impossible through air, and all land and water routes are under our surveillance. And there's no reason the locals wouldn't know about any hidden bypass they might have used. I can't think of any way of transporting mass weaponry and personnel without drawing attention.
I don't know, bro. Manus Vindictae probably has like some pocket realm or something.
Then we look to the hand that fed them. Who would hold Xeno weaponry besides Xeno itself?
Igor.
Manus Vindictae? They might have captured them on another battlefield and given them to the bandits here.
Yeah, the Manus. That would save us some brain juice. But I don't think that's likely. Do you know how many humans there are among the bandits? Any Manus would blast them all to bits before they gave them so much as a pistol. Plus, these guys ran as soon as they suffered the loss. There's no way they're under Manus Vindictae's control. There is a possibility we're ignoring here. Igor's rebels.
Yeah. I mean, that's the obvious answer. For a second, the faces of the Cavalry Corps' leaders freeze. Even the candlelight seems to stop flickering. Only Lilia seems immune to it.
You served under Igor, didn't you, Commander? He's more than capable of transporting personnel and supplies in unconventional ways, right?
Ooh. We did see them mention that Commander Ivan did work under Igor.
I have to correct you, Lieutenant.
You're right. While under Igor, I saw his arcane skill in use. He
Oh,
could slip men and guns through stone as if it were air.
damn. That's pretty OP.
Well, good news is, Igor cut ties with Manus Vindicta after the ritual in Antarctica. So whether it's him or them, we only need to deal with one.
I guess, but man, what the flip is Igor even doing if we're like cutting ties with Manus Vindicta? Like, we're just doing whatever. He did get that box though. We don't know what the box does, I'm pretty sure. So, that's that. Was it like a storm shelter? I actually don't remember what the box was. It's either a storm shelter or just some other weird artifact that I don't remember the powers of. I'm pretty sure it's just a box that we don't know what it does for now. News like this cannot lift the iron grey shadows sitting beneath the commander's eyes.
If it is Igor, the questions only grow. Why bring this Griffin Legion of his to Beregrad, so far from the front? Even if he seeks something here, why ride with bandits?
That is
He
true.
never stomached their filth before.
True. Why just give these insane anti-aircraft weapons to a few bandits who literally ran away like after one person got attacked?
Is it supplies he wants? But the Golden Famine grips the entire basin. Or is this all by his hand?
His questions quickly trail off into agitated muttering. He stops himself before more can leave his lips.
I'll send word to headquarters. Intelligence should reach a more solid conclusion.
Okay.
Sabina, double the patrols. I want eyes on the woods at all times.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Lilia, since horsemanship is not your expertise, you'll remain at camp until your broomstick is mended. That's an order.
Honestly, fair. Lilia almost defends her riding skills but quickly swallows her words.
All right. Understood.
Now she sounds dejected. Are we gonna see a little glimpse of Foundation? Vertin, is that you? No, we're just out here again. It's easy to find a field kitchen at this hour. The aroma of hot and leavened bread guides their rumbling stomachs through the maze of tents.
Right in time for dinner.
Dinner! The sky is bright as day, Lilia. It is. Maybe it's just another weird weather effect. That the sky's so bright during nighttime. She glances at Sergei, who's standing among the other soldiers around a huge soup pot. He holds his bowl, talking between heavy mouthfuls.
In that moment, I saw the bullet coming at me.
We're just
I'm
lying.
telling you, my amulet worked.
We're just lying, Sergei. You were crying about your wound. You said you were never going to walk again. And now we're telling this crazy
Give me
story.
just enough time to dodge the hit to the chest. Still hit the leg though. You have no idea how much it hurts.
Bro, Sergei's just such a liar, dude.
Too bad it didn't hit your mouth.
Hey, Lieutenant.
Yeah, we're telling some stories, are we, Sergei? Let me offer my perspective. His legs snapped to attention, some cabbage soup spilling from the bowl and his quivering hand onto his fingertips.
Oh yeah, must really hurt. Still managed to drag yourself to the mess hall for some soup though, didn't you?
Well, of course. It'll take more than a bullet to take me down. Speaking of soup,
He raises the bowl in his hand. Inside, a few measly scraps of cabbage float around a single soup scrap of bread.
look at this stuff. We're soldiers, not rabbits.
Quit your whining. I know you've got some dried meat. Eat it.
Lilia grabs a piece of bread from the table and spoons herself a bowl of soup. The thin cabbage leaves sink to the bottom of the bowl like damp gauze. Like everyone else, she dips the dry, unleavened bread into her soup to soften it. Sergei hands her some dried meat, then pulls a bottle from behind his back. The liquid inside is clear, seemingly harmless.
Here, have some, Lieutenant.
What, is it like vodka?
Not bad.
So, what was it? How come the bandits have something powerful enough to shoot you down?
Don't know how, don't know why. Nobody does.
We can speculate, though.
Well, it isn't hard to guess. They're obviously going to rob the villages. Wait. This is bad. All the young and fit have gone to war. They won't be able to defend themselves.
For a moment, a dark cloud falls upon his face, but soon it's lightened by another idea. Oh wait, they're about to come back. Yay!
Hey, no orders this afternoon, right? Want to go fishing with me? I'm going to the river.
Bro, Sergey just... Bro just forgot about his warriors. What a goat. But yeah, well, I guess we weren't having dinner because it is afternoon right now, apparently. So, I guess Lilia just lied to me. We're like having tea time at most.
Now, you forget that bullet so quick.
I know a safe place where we can fish, and I've got the amulet. There's no bullet that can kill me. Trust me.
Sergey, why are we delusional? Why are we
You're not
delusional,
going
buddy?
to tell me you're full after that sorry excuse for a soup, are you? There may not be any crops, but I bet there are still plenty of fish in the river.
W fish. Let's have some fish. Lilia checks Sergey's allegedly shot leg.
Weren't you just wailing about your leg a few hours ago?
He was.
It's no big deal.
Now you're acting a bit suspicious, Sergey. Do you have some undisclosed abilities? Perhaps some insanely fast regenerative abilities or something? Or perhaps you met a very powerful medic. Maybe like Marsha. I don't know. Maybe his leg fully healed by now. And he's like escaping his duties by pretending to be sick. And injured. I don't know.
Shot in the leg.
How's he jog away, bro?
More like scratched.
Damn. Maybe he never had a wound to begin with. Like a really minor wound all along. What a scammer, bro. What's this? Yeah, pretty cool that it's moving back here. The arid wind blows the needleless grass into a sea of rustling waves. Yeah, this looks nice. Andreas! Carol, where are you? A horse's playground, but for a fugitive on the long run from the authorities, it's hell.
Charon, how far have we gone since we left the road?
So Meryl isn't wearing mask or her hood or her cap. Cool. She looks cool. She looks very cool. Love the fit. She got the binoculars and the goggles. Maybe she could double up with both of them for like maximum vision. I like the white jacket thing. It looks really cool. Very Foundation-esque though. The white jacket, the white coat. I like this like purplish hood. Yeah, this has a hood. Like this purplish like half hoodie thing. Very cool. Wait. That has to be so impractical though. Unless it's like somehow connected to her sleeves. Cause like something like this would just flip off, I swear. Like if you move your arms like outwards like this arm moves out here and this arm moves out here, it's just gonna slip off, I feel. That cannot be fun to move around in. Yeah, cool outfit. Crazy reveal. On the open grassland, one might travel for hours without seeing another soul. Among the endless waves of grass, it's easy to lose your way.
15 kilometers southeast, perhaps less. Our speed is slower than usual. Are you weary? Would you like to rest?
Maybe later. This doesn't seem like the best place for a break. Do you think this map is reliable? The one the cart driver gave us?
The cart driver.
All right. I'll refresh your memory one more time. Or should I say, for the millionth time. It all started after we left Poland.
Poland?
Now we got ourselves on a train heading east. The one full of Czechoslovakians.
Poland? How do we get to Poland? What a journey that we've had.
Memories of you insisting they let us aboard the train because you can avoid the soldiers in black in the east come to mind.
Of course you'd remember that, of all things. Anyway, so we got on the train, but before we could get too far, we were stopped by some group.
Some group? Igor's group? Manus
The
Vindicte?
fight must have broken out because there were gunshots everywhere. It was utter bedlam, so we grabbed Andreas from the stock car and slipped away south.
Hello, Andreas. Good horsey. The warhorse seems grateful for the daring rescue.
That's when we met the cart driver I mentioned. He'd lost a horse.
Hmm.
So we made a deal. We'd lend him Andreas for the day, and he'd take us somewhere safe.
Then he has fulfilled his promise. This is indeed a peaceful and safe place.
W conversation, Charon. Gotta love speaking with you, man. You know, I feel like we should speak more, Charon. Our conversations always seem to go somewhere.
Hardly. We're in the middle of bloody nowhere. If we can't find people soon, I'll starve to death.
I mean, we did kind of pick like an abysmal area, considering that there's like drought or like just no harvests in this region since the past year. And also the winter is not coming as usual, so kind of a tough spot to find yourselves in. Charon lowers his head, troubled by his failure to consider the needs of the living. Andreas also turns his head aside. He can live off the grassland alone.
Oh, not to blame you two. Forget it. Guess there's nothing for it but to keep moving forwards.
She lifts the messy hand-drawn map again, squinting to make out the shape of a river among its chaotic lines. Okay, we got a few markers here, a few paths. I mean, imagine a cart driver just gave you this map. Like, this is very detailed. Cart driver.
We could find his niece in Peravosnia by the Don River.
Niece?
But which one is the Don?
What type of niece? Like the Miss something that was mentioned by Commander Ivan earlier? That could be a niece. The one that Commander Ivan wanted to convince to leave because she's getting desperate for some reason. Perhaps due to the lack of harvests or something, I don't know. Peravosnaya. Okay.
We're even going in the right direction, that is. Or if this map is actually accurate. Andreas? Could I stand on your back for a minute?
Damn. It's kind of dangerous. Watch your step. Andreas lowers himself, allowing the girl to clamber onto his back. Then, they both rise at the same time, Meryl's feet trembling.
What are you doing, Meryl? You could fall.
I'm fine. Just be ready to catch me if I fall. Alright?
Dangerous practices on horseback. Meryl shakily detaches the telescope she picked up from some ruins from her belt and looks toward what she believes to be the east.
Where could it be? All I see is grass and trees. Alright, other side.
Oh, that's a house?
Side.
That is a house in the middle of nowhere. That's great.
Charon, I see rooftops. Right ahead, you.
Rooftops. I only see one, but that's cool. Looks like she's about to get interrupted though. Is she falling?
Help!
Oh dear. She hops in excitement and, as expected, loses her balance. And to be continued. Alright, cool. Get a little glimpse of what Calon and Meryl are up to. Okay, what's this? Are these the troops? Enemy. Oh, that's Manus Vindictae. The Griffon Legion main force. Who is the Griffon Legion? Okay. The rebels, Manus Vindictae. The November 20th, the patrol unit returns to the cavalry corps encampment. The lieutenant in command reports existence of the suspicious enemy camp to the cavalry commander. Judging by their weapons, the commander suspects they are Xeno deserters or possibly connected to Manus Vindictae. What? Marsha! Marsha spotted! Okay, hello? Can I scale back here? Okay, so I guess this is, everything that happened earlier. There's so much stuff here. Do I do all this as well? As part of this? Or should I do this all off camera? It gives some helpful information. Oh, Sentinel! Hound reported that the two sides expected some minor friction in Luxembourg. 2. The elusive gargoyle. Okay. To Marsha! It's been a long time. How's everything going at the Foundation? There's nothing left to do on the Western Front, so I accepted a commission and came to Luxembourg region. Unfortunately, Hound is here as well. I initially thought he was pursuing me, but once I put a gun to his head, he became quite obedient. I set a few rules with him. As long as he doesn't interfere with me, I will provide assistance, just as we did on the Western Front. I intended to have him pass along this letter, but I prefer to avoid excessive involvement with the Foundation. Perhaps we can meet and talk someday. I hope you remain safe. Oh my god, that's so cute. What the hell? This is so cute. We're getting like Sentinel Marsha communications going on in the background. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Cool. Did I read this? I forgot. Okay, right. Okay. Bro's actually fishing. That's so funny. Sternova. We saw this, we know this. Okay, this is kind of like a recap, I think. Other than the information thingies, like these things, this is somewhat new. Crop failure. I see. To the optimistic scarecrow. Help us! Alright, let's dispatch that. Maybe we'll get some info. I'm gonna check this out. It's got lots of suspicious people here. They're like adding a lot of out of story like stuff. It's pretty interesting. Alright. John Titor has been commissioned to attempt interpretation. Very well. Oh, another one popped up. Okay, we're just trying to stop the drought at this point. Very cool. Alright, while that happens, let's take a look back here. Who are you? Cavalry. Okay. That makes sense. Krutov's army. Local bandit forces. They plan to carry out an arcane operation involving arcanists in the Dawn River Basin. Okay, that's new information. I did not know that. That the 12 squad We'll assign personnel to provide support. But the esteemed timekeeper actually coming here. The newly formed flying witches are also deployed. The flying witches, interesting. Yo, Marsha. Okay, wait. They didn't actually say who they were sending. I guess they're sending Marcia. Is that the assumption? All right. That's enough information. Actually, no, we're not done yet with that. Sorry. I want to read this real quick because we sent the dispatch, but I never wrapped it up. All right. Go find that guy who lives inside a golden lamp. Who lives in the lamp? The genie? Oh, what? There's a trace here as well. Tragedy births poetry. Yeah, wishes there are no tragedies left to write. Weeping wheat, glittering golden plains, a gentle breeze passes, yet no grain dances. The earth is like a misunderstood mother, again and again, reaching out her withered hands. I see sunlight fall on the fields, the wheat stands quiet and clean, almost cruel. Oh, weeping wheat, may you bear silent fruit enough to sustain, even if only enough to fill a child's smile. Anonymous poet wandering along the dawn. The only poet I know is like Aleph, bro. Who else could it be? Alright, let's press on. Intersection. Oh, we're low on energy. Let me eat some candies. Yummy. Alright, let's press on. Damn, we're an hour through and we've only done 2 parts. Chunky story. We'll probably do six parts per video. Paravosnaya. Wait.
I wouldn't worry. I bet even the mighty Ataman has fallen once or twice.
But yeah, we've made it to this so-called city. The young man in uniform comes to the tall, fruitless pear tree Meryl is seated under and offers her a bowl of steamed rice mixed with wheat. She gazes at him longingly. Oh, so Meryl and Carol made it here already.
Here you
Nice.
are. Thanks again for helping my uncle with his cart. I know it's not much, but this is all we have right now.
Ah, I see. Okay, so this is the nephew. Wait, I thought it was a niece. Maybe I just misread that it was a nephew. I mean that it was a niece and not a nephew. She reaches out a hand and pulls it back awkwardly.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard you had a strong harvest this year.
The past few years were good, it's true. People had to leave to fight, but the land still blessed us.
Why is this music playing? Bad things happen when this music plays. I'm fairly sure this plays. I want to say Syndrome of Silence, is it called? The roguelike. But also I think this might have also played during one of the endings, or maybe multiple endings in Semmelweis's roguelike as well.
But this year has been strange. Certainly the winter. Soon after planting, the wheat grew wild. The fields are gold, yes, but there's no grain.
Is this the doing of Manus Vindictae? Even as he speaks of the failed crops, he still hands the bowl to Meryl.
Eat. You look starving. I've enlisted with the cavalry. There'll be plenty enough food for me there.
Plenty of cabbage soup and bread, buddy.
The cavalry?
The Xeno cavalry.
Meryl forces her cry of Xeno down, lowers her head and begins to eat. The young man turns toward the shadow that has been hiding behind the tree.
Are you sure you wouldn't like any food?
I need no sustenance. Thank you for sharing the little food you have left. How may this kindness be repaid?
I love how Karen just nonchalantly got bloodied fingers on his gloves. Yeah, that's pretty nonchalant, buddy. We ought to like Does Carol have an outfit? I feel like he could use a more pristine outfit. I guess he does have like his Insight 2 outfit, right? I don't remember what it looks like. Maybe it'll be less barren and dirty like this one.
Ah, no need. I'll be leaving soon and there's no work to do right now. You have a beautiful horse. Wish I could have one as lovely as him. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not asking for him.
Alexei! Commanding voice stops the new recruit mid-sentence.
What are you dawdling for? The team is leaving. Who are you talking to?
Just 2 refugees, sir.
The conscription officer steps forward, his eyes lingering on the strange man covered in white cloth.
Refugees? From where?
From Poland. I was looking for a friend there, but because of the war, I couldn't find...
Come on, Meryl, you gotta make your Liza better like that. Like from Poland, I was looking for a friend there, but because of the war, I was forced out mid-travel, and I was ambushed by bandits. Luckily, I was saved by some people, and they guided me here to this city, Pevloyak. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of this place. She stammers, blinking wildly over clumsy lie. Fortunately, the officer is too distracted to notice her embarrassment.
Arcanists, aren't you? We could use your talents in the Xeno cavalry. Room, board, and meals provided.
Well, I'm afraid we're kind of like not gonna do that. Sorry.
Apologies, sir. I am only a wanderer. There is no desire to join any party within me.
And I don't have any talents at all, officer. Sir, I can't even hold a gun.
Another lie erupts from her, another bid to escape desperate times, but the conscription officer takes no interest.
Then you'd better leave soon. This place is crawling with bandits.
Bandits?
Indeed.
Brigands, raiders, ruffians. You didn't bump into any on your way here. Lucky dogs. Though you can thank the Cavalry Corps for that.
W Cavalry Corps.
But even with our efforts, the situation's been getting worse. Somehow they've got new weapons. We might be facing a serious battle.
Even all this way away, they're still fighting?
Oh.
The flames of conflicts burn everywhere. This is why I'm asking you to join us. Xeno needs new blood if we're to ever know peace. If you change your mind, come to our camp. It's downstream of the Don, past the city.
The conscription officer turns around. Just then, a dozen newly enlisted Cossacks gather behind him, standing in little groups, in the little groups of those they know. They show off their new uniforms, competing over who takes better care of his horse and whose Shashka has the most legendary history.
Quit milling around like chickens and form rank.
Sir!
A fully armed cavalryman gallops in from outside the village, plunging himself between the panicking ranks of recruits. Half of his body is smeared dark with blood, the horse beneath him snorting heavily.
Cavalry incoming, the size of a platoon. What do we do?
Can you still ride?
Yes, sir!
Then hurry to the sitch and report this. The rest of you, form a blockade. Do not allow the bandits to enter the village.
Well, we've got no choice but to fight now.
Sir, yes, sir!
The conscription officer scans the area. The unsettled young cavalryman, enlisted less than half an hour ago, look to him as if he is their only savior.
Rookies! There is no escape. Turn your back to the enemy and they will take the opportunity. Take up your weapons. Protect your families.
The boys shake off their scared looks, leaving their huddled groups and shouldering their weapons, albeit a little clumsily.
What? Bandits?
As Meryl's mind goes blank, she feels Karen press the reins into her hands.
Let Andreas take you. Leave here, Meryl.
But what about you, Karen?
What? What about you?
He's just gonna nonchalantly show up to...
I'll just run off when danger comes. That is what you said. Do not waste any more time.
I mean, that is what she said. I'm pretty sure.
I don't even know where to...
downstream of the Don River, like the officer said. Now go.
Damn, we're going to the Xeno camp. Damn. Alright, guess we might meet Lilia. I'm pretty sure Lilia and Meryl have never met. And even if they did, Meryl has had a mask on the entire time. So if anyone's going to recognize her, it's going to be off her voice. I'm certain.
But only one
There's no way anyone knows what she actually looks like. Alright. Actually, let's do a buff.
Agreed. Taking a peek inside, sensing just enough
Alright,
shift.
let's do all this.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
Perfect.
Face the truth.
Nice.
Laundry time. I won't be fooled.
Alright.
I hope you like a splash of red. Agreed.
Taking a peek inside.
I'm gonna save the ult.
Listen to this.
We probably don't need it.
It will all be over soon. Have I startled you?
Nice. Oh, got some extra damage there.
Oh, hello, my shadowy friends.
Oh wow, good damage. Alrighty, does this do damage? It does not. We'll just attack them, I guess.
Just another shift.
We'll buff Nautica for some reason.
Enter the gate and see the light.
Alright,
Sheets on my wings.
let's defeat this guy.
Rise and shine.
Nice.
Now, give us a big smile.
Amazing.
Up and at it.
Alright, let's ult on this guy. Oh, never mind. I forgot that Semmelweis can just do that. My fault.
Yeah! Vampires don't just thirst for blood, we crave victory too.
Me too. I crave victory. Alright, here we are.
Andreas, I'm slipping.
She clings to the horse with all her might as she charges at full speed. She can't even spare a hand to draw her weapon and fight back. No, don't fire! A series of crackling gunshots blasts past her on all sides.
Run, Andreas, run! No, hold on. Go!
You can't cross the Dawn. Spread out and surround her.
No!
What? The Dawn!
She gathers her courage and opens her eyes, only to find a broad river blocking her escape. No, Andreas. Can you jump the river?
Oh no.
Is Andreas goated like that? Her mind goes blank again. Andreas can only slow down before the rushing water.
She's slowing down. Don't shoot. You might. I'll take her.
Oh, shoot.
And I'll get the horse.
But yeah, damn. At least they acknowledge that Andreas looks awesome. Ah, we got a gunshot wound or something. It's like a hammer has struck her arm. She loses her balance and falls to one side. Damn. Well, GG. GG. What do we do? We're drowning with an injured arm. Like, that sucks. Dark freezing water swallows her in an instant, followed by the piercing pain of a bullet.
No.
We're dead! We're dead. What do we even do in that situation? The shimmering light through the water above turns dark. Well, that's not good.
Commander!
Hello, Sternova. The chief of staff enters the tent.
Speak.
The commander's voice is hoarse, yet Sternova delivers a report without pause.
Перевозная is lost. We don't know the details of the situation, but it's surely devastating. The refugees said they saw a huge smoke cloud coming from the village.
Oh, well, that's not
At
good.
least 3 settlements have been attacked. The survivors say the weapons employed were unconventional. The villages struck are all upstream from here, northeast of Berigrad. I suggest we quickly position the main force here, here, and here to seize advantageous terrain.
That's not good, man. The chief of staff points out the positions on the military map spread across the table, only to find the commander's focus is elsewhere. The heavy air closes in around Sternova. She falters.
Sir,
Headquarters has spoken.
What have they said?
what did they say? They wouldn't interfere with the cavalry corps' tactics, would they?
They're sending in Team Timekeeper with assistance from the 12.
We withdraw from the Dawn in 2 weeks. We will engage Manus Vindictae in Hungary next month.
What? We're just fully being redeployed elsewhere. That's insane. What? That's nuts. And I guess Manus Vindictae is doing some stuff in Hungary that we don't know of yet. Her military instincts prevent her from making sense of this order.
I don't understand, sir. Bandits are killing and robbing civilians in higher numbers than ever. And we've just been told to leave? Are you certain headquarters is fully aware of the situation?
They are more aware than any of us. Intelligence gave their conclusion. We've stumbled upon Igor's army.
So is this like a we're running away from Igor specifically? Cause you know, before this information was told to us, we could argue that perhaps, you know, the threat by Manus Vindictae is greater than the devastating loss of these people caused by bandits, but now it seems like they're phrasing it as if Igor is a problem here, and we do not want to tackle Igor. Instead, we want to tackle Manus Vindictae instead. So what is HQ thinking of this Igor situation?
Then they should send reinforcements. End the rebels once and for all. Not ask us to run away with our tails between our legs.
There are no reinforcements. Manus Vindictae's army marches on the Foundation headquarters as we speak.
The headquarters?
The front is under immense pressure.
They're marching on the... Oh wait, no. But yeah, no. So Manus Vindictae's army is heading directly to the Foundation's headquarters? Do they know where it is?
Don't forget that our mission here was to recruit new blood to bolster headquarters' defenses. As for Igor, he cut ties with Manus Vindictae after Antarctica. They say some kind of bargain was struck, though the terms remain unknown.
Well, we know what the terms were. I don't even know how...
Then, the rebels have crossed no blades with either the Foundation or Zeno. The Joint Committee wants to keep it that way.
I see.
So, they want us to leave so we won't fight Igor?
Yep.
Correct.
Kchorto! All this time the Foundation, especially those hawks, has been belittling Zeno for Igor's betrayal. Yet here they are, still trying to stay in his good graces?
Politicians, Sabina. For them, the two don't clash.
Politicians? Huh! I'm sick to death of the conniving bastards. To hell with the Foundation, to hell with those ridiculous bird parties, to hell with Irenai, and to hell with...
Oh. We are crashing out.
Sabina.
The hint of warning in his tone fails to stop her.
Their lapdog Lilia. Her support? Don't make me laugh. I know why they sent her. She's both Xeno and Foundation. Her file says loyalty guaranteed after investigation. She's a surveillant, a Foundation babysitter, monitoring you, me, everyone, so the Dawn doesn't become the next Sao Paulo.
Oh.
It's an insult, a humiliation. Xeno should never have to yield to those so-called hawks.
Colonel Sabina Sternova, have you lost your senses?
His gentle warning proving ineffective, the commander turns to a harsh reprimand.
Do you accuse Lieutenant Lilia based on proof, or only because of her ties to the Foundation?
The commander purses his lips, his jaw grinding as if he were chewing on a piece of steel. He bends down, draws out a crumpled letter, and passes it across the table. Sternova takes it, her brows knitting together.
Ivan, your nice people have done it. Xeno's fate is inevitable. I write this letter only as a reminder from one friend to another. The Joint Committee is tightening its control over Xeno's military operations. Every commander stationed outside of HQ must be accompanied by a liaison entrusted by the Foundation. You were once Igor's most trusted subordinate. For that reason alone, the Hawks were planning to torture you during the trial. All I could do was assure the committee of your loyalty and assign the least capable liaison to you, the Flying Witch.
Least capable? Whoa, why are we such a hater, bro?
I'm sure you've heard this title before. She has no interest in politics, never writes reports unless forced to, and in many ways shares your temperament. That said, ensure you strictly follow every order, both from Xeno and the Foundation. We must be smart. The burden on you is much heavier than you realize. Do not embarrass us. Som.
The letter is set down. Silence falls. After a few heartbeats, muffled shouts carry through the canvas. The Cossacks are struggling with a fierce horse. Andreas!
I'll begin preparations for the withdrawal, if that is your order.
The commander lets out a long, weary sigh.
Orders are to assemble all cavalrymen in Belgrade. We hold the city for 2 weeks. Then, we withdraw.
We're withdrawing anyway. Why risk the 2 weeks?
For the safety of the Timekeeper.
The Timekeeper?
We're here for only 2 weeks. Alright. Well, we better move quick. Perhaps we're here in search for Erd or some other reason. Let's see.
We've contacted the cavalry corps in the Don River Basin. Lieutenant Lydia's communication device was damaged during the battle, but she has returned to her post safely.
That's relief. Hello, Madam Z.
However, according to her report, it's all but confirmed that Igor's rebels have shown up at the Eastern Front. Burton, is it possible to delay your plans to travel to Belgrade? A conflict is highly likely to break out there.
There's no need to hide intel from the trusted few.
Kriya's privately conveyed to me a message about Erd. It said there's some information to be gleaned about her in Belgrade. I'm not sure how dependable it is.
Indeed, so we are here for Erd at a critical time on Eastern Front.
But
Exciting.
Since it concerns Erd's whereabouts, I have no choice but to go.
I appreciate you sharing the source of your information with me. But Kriya's?
Where would he have gotten this information from? Madam Z betrays a rare look of surprise.
Before the Antarctic operation, he was just a liaison of the Foundation's military department, responsible for communication and coordination between the Foundation and the Xeno Task Force. He got promoted after we entered this era. But all
he's doing too
information held by
much.
The Foundation concerning Erd is strictly controlled, only accessible to the authorized few.
So maybe Kratos has some unconventional sources of information? Maybe Igor. You know, maybe Igor is feeding some information, little bits and bobs to Mr. Kratos, perhaps? That could explain why he knows about Erd. Because, I mean, Igor personally knew Erd, but, I mean, it's not like we have any proof that Igor has met Erd in this era, but I don't know. It's a possibility.
And he's not one of them. More likely than not, this information came directly from the Hawks. They're using you to obtain information they can't legally acquire themselves.
Oh.
And Kratos is their intermediary.
Oh, that is also possible.
Locating Erd has been my primary mission since the 8th storm. A mission that may prove useful to the Foundation, don't you think?
If this information really does help you find Erd, then yes, it would be good news for everyone, no matter their affiliation.
Okay.
But in the Hawks' eyes, you'd owe them one. They might hold this over you if and when the time comes for you to choose a side.
Oh. We'll just say, no, you bozo.
What's more, the expansion of Team Timekeeper was spearheaded by the Hawks.
Oh.
It's only natural that people are starting to doubt Timekeeper's neutrality.
Oh, that's not good. Madame Z's voice is gentle but persuasive. She sincerely hopes the young lady before her will not be drawn into the whirlpool of politics.
I know you have no political inclinations, but the Hawks are creating an image that you are working with them.
Well, I mean, there's no proof that we're working with Kratos right now, is there? Because Kratos privately told us this information.
I'm not saying this to stop you, Vertin. I simply want to keep you abreast of what's happening inside Foundation.
Thank you, Madam Z. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Please accept my official application to travel to Beregrad.
Alright. Only by stepping into the flood can one uncover the secrets hidden beneath the water.
I see. After the Joint Committee's admonition, Admiral Sohm ordered the Cavalry Corps to prioritize the safety of the city. Beregrad should be safe for a time.
What's the committee's attitude towards Igor now?
Igor is the enemy. However, reports from the Western Front state he's no longer working with the Menace. We're currently re-evaluating Igor's motivations. That said, the committee does hope to avoid making enemies. Our relationship with Zeno has become somewhat fragile since the real war began.
Man. Igor. Let's just fight him, bro. That's a terrible idea.
Pack your bags. I'll have Sharon deliver the paperwork to Seneto.
Alright, who's on the team? Who's with us this time?
Thank you, Madam Z. I'll do my best to return before the war breaks out.
That would be good. As she turns, a soft sigh comes from behind her. Constantine? No,
You
this
always
is
follow
Madame Z.
your own judgment, Vertin. A precious quality in this era. I hope he never changes.
Alright, thanks for the kind words, Madame Z. Alright. That's our third part done. Alright, the sandbox has updated, but I'm just gonna leave that to off camera. Yeah, I want to focus on the story because we're going through quite slowly, to be honest, right now. So, with a friend or foe, it never hurts to understand them first. Dear Vertin, I hope this letter finds you well. Okay, so this is a tea-scented letter. I'm sorry I won't be able to see you off. Things have piled up due to factional disputes within the Foundation. We live in such chaos that even an organization as self-professedly rational as the Foundation cannot avoid being swept into the political whirlpool. I wish you safe travels to the Eastern Front. I've included a copy of Commander Ivan Ivanovich Burakov's file. You're about to enter the jurisdiction of the Xeno Cavalry Corps. Ivan and Igor have known each other since childhood. Both come from an old village downstream of the Don, yet fate drove them apart along the same muddy roads. He once commanded two separate units within Xeno, nominally independent, but with an unspoken understanding that lingered between them. Commander Ivan is difficult to gauge. According to the records, he's plain-spoken and awkward in social settings, which has earned him Admiral Som's high praise as a loyal and trustworthy man. However, I must caution you, don't place complete trust in him. Hearts rust in wartime, especially those of soldiers who've endured betrayals and hard choices. Moreover, the bond between Ivan and Igor may pose hidden risks. In times like these, you'll have to weigh trust and suspicion for yourself. Winter is coming to the dawn. The damp cold settles heavily over riverside cities this time of year. Along with the file, I've included several packets of ginger tea. Steep it in hot water and drink. It helps ward off the chill. Stay in touch if you can. Safe travels. Zhangzhigu. Okay, so is this Madam Z. It's Madam Z. Thank you, Madam Z. Alright. Good stuff. Let's press on. Never mind. There's an audio thing here.
Ah, we meet again. Though it isn't much of a surprise.
Been a long time since I heard his voice.
Your move from the Western Front to the Eastern one is utterly predictable. Running around like a lost chick following after her mother hen, or really anything big enough to grab your attention. Will you ever learn to stand on your own? When will you grow up?
She's more than just a mother. She's the GOAT.
She's key to saving the world. That's what you're saying? I'm tired of it. Tired of sick jokes like this, with self-important ideologues bragging about securing a bright future for everyone. You hear any cheers or laughter? Nope. Because everyone who believed in their causes already died fighting for them.
Damn.
If you ask me, we should hang some of those big shots in public. It wouldn't bring peace, of course, but maybe the rest of us would feel a little relief. Come, take a seat. I've set your favorite chair facing east. The view's better that way. Not to mention that the river helps wash away the stench of corpses.
Alright. Well, let's just see how nice the East is. First on with part 4, Beneath the Silence. Who is that? That's literally Meryl. Oh yeah, that's Meryl in the water. She was like, literally, like drowning. That's not good. Maybe we'll meet Marcia.
Hey,
at some point. I don't know.
I got something! Sasha, come give me a hand!
Not far from the camp, Sergei has been watering the horses while he fishes, undeterred by the danger brewing across the steppe. Oh my god, wait. They're actually gonna find Meryl because they're flipping fishing. That's so funny. The fishnet he failed to steal last year ended up in his pack before he left home. Old Somov put it there himself.
Got it! Bog, Swami, this is heavy.
Must be a big one. Come on, Sasha, put your back into it.
He's a little person. The two young men, children of this very river, used all their strength to drag the fishnet into the riverbank.
Have you ever caught a fish this big before?
Never. The fish done all the growing this year instead of the crops? Just a bit further. Grab tight. On my mark. Один. Два.
Three. Uah! They stumble back as they finally haul the net ashore.
Go check it out. I dare say even my dedushka has never seen fish so big.
Sergei runs to the net and untangles the cords like an expert. Oh my god, we caught a mermaid, guys! A mermaid in the Don River! That's not a sound a fish would make. It's a mermaid, guys. It's a mermaid.
Huh? This is...
What kind of fish is it, Sergei?
Sasha hurries over to join him.
What-da-da-da. Sasha! It's a person.
It's a person! Oh my god, look at her. She's so goofy.
Have you lost your mind?
She looks so goofy inside the net. She's just like fully flat out, laid out on the floor. That's so funny. I mean, it's kind of crazy she just ended up with Xeno members at the end. I'm pretty sure she was avoiding them.
Hurry up, will you? It's a living person. We have to take her to camp.
Well, here you are. You've reached your destination, Meryl. So that's good, I guess. Congratulations. The sound of dozens of horses neighing at once echoes from somewhere far away.
Andreas. Charon. Where am I?
Where are you? Good question. Warm, dry air sweeps across her cheeks. She hears the crackle of burning willow sticks.
You're awake? Try getting to your feet.
My head's spinning. I can hardly.
Whoa, whoa, easy now. Just try and take a few steps. It'll help, trust me.
Meryl doesn't know how she gets to her feet. All she remembers is swaying as she somehow pulled herself upright.
What is this place?
Relax. You're in the Xeno Cavalry Corps camp. It's safe here.
Xeno!
Xeno? Oh, you've got to be kidding.
That name is like a hellbent killer pursuing her to the ends of the earth. Sergei doesn't notice the unusual panic that grips her. To him, she's simply a frightened, lost girl. Meryl looks around and sees a soldier in a different uniform walking toward her. Lilia?
Sergei, I heard you found the girl.
Indeed.
No, it can't be.
We fished her out of the river, Lieutenant. She just woke up.
And you just brought her straight into camp? She's obviously not a local. What if she's a rebel spy, huh?
Sure, she's not a local, but she doesn't seem like a bandit either.
Oh, Sergei, you bozo. Lilia steps closer and stares at her for a long while.
Fair enough. What's your name?
I'm trying to remember if Lilia ever met Meryl. I don't think so. Jonathan, that's my name. She falters before she can say the false name she created. Under Lieutenant Lilia's piercing gaze, the girl loses the courage to lie.
Meryl.
Meryl? Not from around here, then. How'd you end up in the water?
I was pursued by bandits.
I came seeking refuge near the river, and then I was chased by some people. Bandits or something.
Yep, that is correct.
I tried to escape, but I fell off my horse and into the river.
Devastating. Hearing her tale of misfortune, Lilia shakes her head helplessly and turns to Sergei.
Send her somewhere safe after she recovers. We'll decamp tomorrow morning, station in Tamarovka for a day, and then head to the city. Commander's orders.
Danu, that's my home. I can visit my aunt and uncle. I can sleep in my own bed for a night.
Amazing.
You'll have to apply for leave to do that. You eaten anything, Meryl? We still got some canned meat from the Foundation.
Foundation mentioned. Immediate trigger.
Canned meat.
Oh no, she's just nonchalant about the Foundation name drop. My fault. The temptation of canned meat outweighs all fear of the Foundation. She swallows her saliva. After the lieutenant leaves, Sergei returns to his usual complaining.
Too bad I only caught you today, huh?
What does that mean?
Sorry?
What does that mean?
Don't worry. It's not every day you fish a person out of the river. Oh, by the way, you can stay at my uncle's when we arrive in Tamarovka if you like.
Is this some like 20th century Riz I'm experiencing right now? Like, this is kind of jarring to witness.
It's no Zimny Dvorets, but it's better than a tent, that's for sure.
I guess. Thanks for the kindness.
You live with your uncle?
Yeah. Father died at the front 4 years ago, and my mother was sick. Lost her 2 years later. My aunt and uncle took me in. I do have to do farm work to earn my keep, but that's no big deal. How about you? Where are you from? You said you're a refugee. Where's your family now?
The girl stares at the empty ground before her.
I don't have a family.
Devastating. Even the ever-slippery Sergei loses his smile. He can't help but think of that winter when his mother lay dying.
An orphanage took me in. I grew up there. Are there many locals in the cavalry? Like you?
Yeah. Most of us, actually. Back when Zeno first got here, there were only 1,000 people. The cavalry corps didn't even exist. When the famine struck the steppe, and even potatoes wouldn't grow, the cavalry gave us food and shelter.
W Cavalry Corps.
So I thought, maybe it wouldn't be too bad to join them. At least then I could save some food for my family.
But you've enlisted in an army. You'll have to fight.
Oh, interesting. Let's see how this conversation goes. Because we know Meryl left because she didn't want to fight. After seeing everything on the front lines.
Yet. And everyone's alive and fitter than ever. Isn't that enough?
Friends already, huh?
She precisely tosses a can of meat into Meryl's arms.
Nothing for me, Lieutenant?
Yeah.
Too slow. Got to get it yourself now.
Meryl, silent among their chatter, stares at the Foundation symbol on the can for a long while. Finally, she slips her index finger under the ring and pulls the can open. She lowers her head and sips the oily gravy. W meal. Oh, this is this Carol's vision?
There was a time I thought you would lead us to the Eternal. I thought you were like me, a man with ambition, a leader worth following.
What is this?
But look what you've become. A coward.
Who is speaking? Is this someone speaking to Ivan?
You buckled while I stood tall. I have far excelled you, Igor, and the world will worship me for it.
Wait, what? He whips out his pistol, aims at the tall figure blocking his way, and pulls the trigger, only to hear the faint click of the firing pin.
No mortal can transcend eternity, Krutov.
Krutov? His opponent calmly draws his shashka.
Your arrogance has gone beyond your means, turning you cruel and foolish. How disappointing. You can't kill me, Igor. You...
Oh. Bruce having a dream? Nightmare of Igor? What are these particle effects around Krutov? Shouts, gunfires, curses as men shove past one another and hooves kick up an almost scalding dust.
Bring everyone here. Separate the Arcanists from the humans. Xeno's captives in their own line. Move it, slackers!
He wakes from his restless dreams. Incense still lingers in the air around him, the hateful scent of henbane clinging to his nostrils. Okay, we're in Krutov's encampment.
Useless. I knew that witless ritualist was not to be trusted.
General Krutov.
Hello, ritualist. You have some suspiciously managed vindictive colors on your head hood thing. As if having foreseen that the man in the tent would awake, an oddly dressed ritualist slips inside.
You have awoken, yet the incense has yet to fade. I suggest you return to your dreams until you're capable of overcoming your nightmare.
Hello, totally not Manus Vindicate individual. Like, dude, they're just not subtle about it at all. Like, the obvious blue and gold. The blue paint splotches on the clothes. They fade into black claws. Like, come on, guys. Like, what if we picked different colors? You know, what if we start wearing green? Neon green. What are your thoughts on that, guys?
Enough of your riddles and trickery. Why are you here?
Captives. The first batch has arrived.
Then you do as we agreed. Take the Arcanists and leave the rest to me. What part of that do you not understand?
There is a peculiar individual among the captives. An awakened. We didn't discuss how to deal with them.
We found an awakened. Who? Charon. Oh, this must be Charon then. It must be Charon. And Krutov here is working with bandits, I guess.
An awakened? Those can be particularly useful. What do you know of it?
Thanks to the knowledge bestowed by her, I was able to glean some insight. Though I'm surprised to have encountered it here.
I wonder what Arcana has been up to all this time. Just kind of chilling.
The human fools named it after a mythological deity, as if by doing so, it would somehow render it capable of resting their sinful souls in peace.
Interesting. Take me to it.
No, Charon. Oh, and there are Manus people everywhere. Between the thudding of sandbags hitting the ground, bursts of gunfire echo through the camp. Hello, Charon. You good, buddy? You don't sound so great. Having already given his life to the tragedy of this age, Charon has already sensed what is happening around him. He wants to leave, but cannot move. Not long ago, a ritualist scratched a series of symbols beneath his feet, binding him to the spot. Oh dear.
Charon, is it?
That is him. He senses the approaching footsteps only when they are close, then turns toward the voice.
Why did you kill those who surrendered?
Well, too many mouths to feed. There isn't enough food across the entire Dawn to keep everyone alive through the winter.
You could have set them free. They were only civilians. They would cause you no trouble.
Civilian implies civilization. Civility, wouldn't you say? The Cossacks are barbarians. Setting them free would only bolster my enemies. I will not take the risk.
Damn. Charon lowers his head in silence. It seems there are no words left in them.
Intriguing. Just as the ritualists said. Tell me, are you able to foresee a man's death?
The shadow of death lingers over these grasslands. Countless will die in a killing driven by starvation and hatred. That is what brought me here.
Krutov looks off to the edge of the camp, where the yellow pasture grass bows gently on small rises. Gunfire crackles again, along with the sound of something crashing to the ground.
A shadow, you say? I see a man walking the grasslands, the dead nourishing the soil. He stands amid a bountiful harvest. I am that man.
No, you're just a scared little man. I'm scared of Igor, specifically.
The shadow of death means nothing. What I need is a precise prophecy, one for a single man. For me.
I cannot do such a thing, nor is there any desire to.
I am offering you a chance, Awakened. Serve me and my army, and I will spare you the Ritualist's hand.
Ritualist?
Manus Vindicate. Krutov gestures toward the binding ritual beneath Carl's chin.
This is her work. She tells me you dispelled another incantation cast by her kind on a human soldier. She's desperate to tear you apart and see how you did it. Some special arcane skill, she claims. Trust me, what she will do to you is one thing you do not want to foresee.
Manus Vindicte.
Bang!
So you can see some specifics. Well, what is your decision?
No. Neither your enemy nor your ally. There is nothing I can do for you but bury the dead.
Kurtov fixes a sharp gaze on Carl, as if he could tear through the cloth covering his face with sight alone.
Difference of opinion. Why am I surprised? You're just like the rest of them. One bad decision after another.
His cursing seems to be directed at some invisible onlooker rather than at Carl.
And I am left to right their wrongs. It seems only I can.
Kurtov, you're kind of delusional, bro.
I gave you your chance, freak.
And we're racist. And we're racist. Why are we racist, guys? Man. Oh, to be continued. Okay. Feel like we flew through that part this time around. Alright. Let's press on. Part 5. Strange gazes. Whose gazes? Whose gazes are strange? Strangers? Strangers' gazers. What am I saying? Thousands of war horses carrying fully armed cavalrymen travel to Tamarovka, their heavy hooves pounding the dirt road into hard-packed earth. The cavalry corps reconnaissance team reaches the village first. The villagers are on the alert, eyeing the soldiers from their doorways. Tamarovka.
You heard, Meryl? A Foundation big shot's coming to the village. That's a first.
Timekeeper! Save us!
Who?
Does Timekeeper met Meryl? I don't think so. Because Meryl and Ulrich were separate from Team Timekeeper. Yeah, that's correct. Meryl unconsciously reaches for a mask, suddenly realizing that she lost it during her escape.
Not sure. But the commander needs to welcome them personally. Forget it. None of our business. Natash! Huh?
As they pass near a nearby house, Sergei seems to spot an old acquaintance in the doorway. He leans forward to greet her, but she shuts the door in his face. Nah, rip. The hostility radiating from the onlookers in every direction makes Meryl want to curl into a ball.
Sergei, isn't this your hometown? Why are they staring at you like that?
I literally don't know.
I don't know. It's not like I've made that many enemies. Just one or two at most.
Bruh.
Anyway, let's go meet my uncle. See that house with the iron sheeting? That's our home.
Maybe the perspective of the cavalry corps is has changed, or maybe for Sergei specifically, because maybe because he left, he wasn't here to defend this place from bandits or something. I don't know, and his uncle's dead or something. I don't know. Meryl follows his finger to a house with a blue iron sheet roof. A man holding a cane stands in the yard. Oh, never mind, he's chilling. Sergei takes off his hat and excitedly waves it in the air.
Dядя Pietro!
The old man only strikes the ground with his cane. His heavy blink seems to say, "Don't start, boy."
What's going on?
Maybe something happened? Should we go ask him?
Sergei never expected his return home to be so dispirited. His uncle pulls him aside. Meryl falls behind.
What's wrong, Dядя Pietro?
What's wrong, Jaja?
You tell me, did your commander say you'd fight those bandits or not?
Of course.
When?
That I don't know. It's a military secret.
Word is you're going to the city, the lot of you. So where does that leave the rest of us, The villagers need protecting too.
Ooh. The young man can't think of an answer. He can only stand in awkward silence. The uncle sighs and grips his nephew's shoulder hard with a slim yet powerful hand.
All right, Seryosa. I understand. Everything's packed and ready to go. Come. We're leaving to your cousins in Petrovka.
Dядя Pietro, could you just tell me what's going on? I'm not deserting Zeno.
Sergei shakes off his uncle's hand. The old man's neck flushes red with embarrassment and anger. He turns and glances at Meryl.
It's fine. She's a friend.
The cavalry is leaving us here to die, and the refugees from upstream. They said there are tens of thousands of bandits up there. I don't know where they all came from, but your cavalry's nothing compared to that, right? You'll never fight them all off. And keep this quiet, but the Kolduni left and joined the bandits.
Oh.
Что?
Что?
They said they'd punish anyone who stands with the cavalry when they return.
Oh. He watches the cavalry corps soldiers passing by the village entrance.
If you can't fight them off, they'll burn the village to ashes. So, are you coming with us? Yes or no?
Oh, this is quite a decision. Very in line with Meryl's perspective as well, because she deserted. So now let's see if Sergei would desert. And interestingly, Meryl is here to witness Sergei's decision, whether to desert or not. So I wonder if that will spark anything in Meryl. Hello, Vertin. A small group of reinforcements makes its slow advance across the grassland. A transport team carrying guns and artillery rumbles close behind.
That must be the commander of the Xeno cavalry beside her.
Hello, Sonetto. It's been a while since we saw you as well. Anyone else joining us? The cavalry corps officers awaiting them right out to the head of the team to guide them to their destination. Before the commander can reach them, an old friend steps forward to greet the timekeeper.
Capitan, why did the Foundation send you here? Isn't exactly the safest place in the world right now.
I applied for it. There's something I need to find in Beregrad. Don't give me that look, Lilia. Madame Z approved it.
All right, what Z says goes.
I'm glad to see you safe and sound, Miss Lilia. Your message had us worried.
Huh. The Foundation seriously needs to update their communication devices. At least make them bulletproof.
The commander approaches as they chat.
Timekeeper.
Hello, Commander Ivan.
Commander Ivan, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
If you could, a brief walkthrough of the situation in Beregrad and the surrounding areas would be most helpful.
It would be most helpful.
Of course. But tell me, where did that company behind you spring from? I received no word in our communications.
Who's behind us? Reveal the squad to me! The commander's eyes settle on a small detachment within the reinforcements. About 100 soldiers strong, led by a red-haired knight. Marsha! Marsha! The knight notices him too. She dismounts and steps forward. Marsha! Marsha!
Vice Admiral Burakov. I am the medic of the Foundation Special Unit 12. Behind me are the soldiers returning from the front lines and our field medical team.
Marsha! Yay! Yay, Marsha. Hello, Marsha.
Every one of them is willing to enlist in the cavalry and join the fight against the bandits.
Damn.
Good to know. Go to Colonel Sabina Sternova. You will see your men settled.
Spectacular.
Yes, Commander.
The knight leads the special unit away. Alright.
Follow me, if you will, Timekeeper.
Okay. Oh, I was hoping more people would have come with us, but it seems like it's just Timekeeper, Sonetto, and Marsha. Very nice map.
Has spoken. The scattered bandit forces are converging upstream of the Don. They carry Xeno weaponry, though their identity is yet unknown. Most likely, this is Igor's doing, though we've kept clear of them thus far, as headquarters ordered. Villages have been plundered. Many have fled downstream, yet most cling to their homes.
Okay. The commander lifts his eyes from the map, still deep in thought.
Zeno has ordered the cavalry station in Beregrad until your mission is complete. We ride at dawn.
Many of your cavalrymen are locals from the era. What do they think of Igor?
What happened in Sao Paulo is classified. To them, he's a warlord like any other.
Okay.
We do have a controlled route to the city, but, Timekeeper, are you certain you wish to enter? The rebels could strike at any moment.
That is true. But Erd.
Yes. I'll complete my mission quickly. Hopefully before any conflict arises.
Hopefully, but, you know, sometimes things don't go the way we want.
I see. Then tell me the details of your mission so that I may lend my hand.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do here, Ivan. No, I'm not spilling my secrets to you.
There's a place in the city called the Amber Room.
Ah.
It's said to hold an important clue about the storm.
The storm. Oh, interesting. So we're actually telling him stuff. I mean, I'm a bit worried about that, but, I mean, maybe Ivan is loyal and trustworthy after all, but... The Amber Room. An important clue about the storm. Could the Amber Room be immune to the storm? Probably not, because that's not something we can test right here, right now. So, unless the storm suddenly appeared during our mission, there's no way we can confirm that. So it has to be Erd that's relevant with the Amber Room. Maybe that's a room where Erd respawns after every era? I don't know. Probably not, because Erd would have to travel many countries after being recreated, which seems a bit unlikely.
Does it sound familiar at all, Commander?
Amber Room. It's like the Red Room, but amber. Oh.
Not the Antarne Komnata in St. Petersburg, I presume. We're a long way off from there. Then no, Cancetas. It seems I cannot aid you much in this.
The commander pauses, then asks the question that's been gnawing at him since the Timekeeper's arrival.
Timekeeper, may I ask, besides your storm investigation, are you also here to deal with the Golden Famine?
What can we do about the Golden Famine?
We tried ourselves, but Xeno's soldiers have little experience in arcane matters. We couldn't unearth the root.
I'm sorry. I didn't receive any information on that matter. But I'll keep an eye out for you.
I see.
Yeah, this region's just kind of cooked. Sorry.
The cavalry will aid you in any way we can. But with our strength as it is, I cannot guarantee the safety of Beregrad.
Understandable.
I'm not sure how much it will help. But I heard reinforcements are on the way. The newly formed Flying Witch Company will arrive soon, along with a new broomstick for Lilia.
What is the Flying Witch Company? Who's there? Are we going to meet some new characters here? Lilia suddenly perks up.
Xeno reformed the Flying Witches.
No. This unit belongs to the Foundation.
Oh.
Lilia, committee member Iranai asks if you'll serve as its temporary captain. What do you say?
Oh, Lilia gets to be her own Capitan. That's hype, right? That's exciting. Cernova gestures to a lonely, empty house.
We haven't seen the owner of this place for 2 years. The elder said you can stay here for a few days.
Thank you.
This is spacious.
If you ignore its decrepit state, it is a fairly decent place for a short stay.
Yeah. The stable in the yard still needs some fixing up, so the cavalry will have to take care of your horse, if you don't mind.
That would be kind of you. Thank you very much.
It's no big deal. What's one more horse to feed?
Cernova hands the key to Marcia and leads her horse away. Just as Marcia is about to slip the key inside the lock, a rustling sound catches her attention.
Is that a rat?
A rat. Not the sound a rat would make. A small black shadow vanishes behind the once leafy elm in the corner of the yard. Who is it?
Or a child from the village?
What could it be?
Never mind. I need to rest.
No, Marcia, no. There's definitely something suspicious going on here. She hears again. She looks over to the same spot. It's Meryl! It's Meryl! Oh my god, I just clocked. It has to be Meryl. It has to be Meryl. There's no one else. It literally got to be Meryl. It must be. From behind the elm, a head peeks out, briefly meeting her eyes. Yeah, that's Meryl. That's Meryl's silhouette. This time, the shadow doesn't hide itself behind a tree, but disappears in the glow of an arcane skill.
Vanished? Just like that?
This could be a threat. Marcia draws her weapon and moves toward the fading arcane light. The shadow flashes past once more.
What? That was definitely a person.
It was. What an interesting looking stick.
A person sneaking in the shadows around the cavalry station.
Suspicious, for sure.
To be sure. A spy, perhaps?
W mindset. A strange sound. Okay. Its direction is exposed again. Turning, Marcia stares intently. Oh, there it is! I see it! I see it! Get it!
Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Is that a fiddler crab? On the dawn step?
That can't be right. Someone's playing tricks on us. The knight runs towards the dubious fiddler crab at astonishing speed. Her heavy armor doesn't seem to slow her down in the slightest. In its desperation, her opponent flees sideways toward the outskirts of the village. But there is no escape. The knight is closing in on the crab. We've got you now! oh my god, we're actually fighting the crab. Wait, that's so funny.
Greetings.
Wait, this reminds me of the guy in Paris. Like, actually. I always forget his name.
That was taking a peek and sensing their thoughts. Our blood will burn.
Alright.
Trust me, it won't hurt. Face the truth.
Nice. Amazing.
Yeah! Vampires don't just thirst for blood, we crave victory too.
Amazing.
Gotcha!
What a goofy CG. We're just pointing a stick at a massive crab. Forced into a corner, the fiddler crab snaps its oversized claws in the air.
Enough, shapeshifter. This is absurd. How would a fiddler crab make it out here to the plain?
Absurd. That's a cute way to say absurd.
And might I remind you that you're too big to be a crab?
The same glow returns, the light surrounding the fiddler crab bending and distorting. It reveals the figure of a girl. Meryl, to be exact. Oh my god, what is this? No, this is so goofy. What a goofy little image here. That's funny. Honestly, I cannot believe that Meryl is making such an expression. I never would have thought that Meryl could make such an expression, to be honest. She looks so astonished. That's funny. Wait a second. Yeah, I was about to say that, but both of them were in the 12, so I would assume that Marcia would know what what Meryl looks like. Well, that's not good. This is not good at all. The newly appointed medic of the 12 squad locks eyes with her team's deserter. Wait, Marcia is newly appointed, but wait, does she actually have the longevity in the 12 squad to know Meryl? Surely she does. Surely she knows what Meryl looks like.
Hey.
Yeah, okay, they do know each other.
Meryl?
Oh wait, didn't they meet on the front lines or something? I don't remember actually in chapter 8. But I know you know both of them are a part of the 12.
How did you...
Marcia steps forward. Caught at last, Meryl squats down, covering her head with both hands.
Don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything.
Alright. I feel like Marcia won't be too harsh on her, like...
You mean to say you plan to stay here until the war is over?
Well, I don't really have much choice. At least with the cavalry, I won't starve.
And if the storm comes, what then?
We just tank it, you know?
I'll be fine.
Such is life.
I took an equilibrium umbrella with me.
Oh,
And maybe in the next era, I'll find a safer place to stay.
damn. Her face sinks.
Oh no! I lost it when the bandits chased me.
What did you lose? Andrea? Oh, she looked angry all of a sudden. The exclamation mark. The knight grabs her face with both hands, pressing her cheeks tight together. Oh my god, our cheeks are getting squished. Oh my god. Wait, are we actually rubbing her cheeks? Please tell me that's what we're doing.
This is serious, Meryl. Do you have any idea what they do to deserters? Do you think hiding with Zeno will prevent the Foundation from finding you?
Oh my god, we're... No, show me. I want to see Meryl's cheeks getting squished. No, that has to be the funniest thing.
But what about the next? And the others after that?
Oh my god.
You know which era the storm will take us to next.
Shit, let's go.
Honestly, what am I to do with you?
Meryl hangs her head, rubbing her reddened cheeks.
So, why are you here?
I was taking a group of Don Cossacks home, and heard the timekeeper was going the same direction, so we met on the road and traveled the rest of the way together. Now that I have arrived, Kreas has requested I stay by the timekeeper's side until she completes her mission. Then I'll return with her.
You're not going to bring me back to Kreas, are you?
Marcia leans against a worn pillar, looking deeply downcast.
If only I could. But with Kreas comes the Foundation. Either way, I'll be sure to bring you back. Running around alone out here is far more dangerous than anything the Foundation could do.
Meryl knows there's nothing left she can do.
Does anybody else here know you, aside from me?
No.
Oh, W lie? W lie. The image of the young Foundation big shot appears in Meryl's mind. She shakes her head, trying to erase those gray eyes from her memory.
I know the timekeeper and Lieutenant Lilia, but I don't think they know me.
Yeah, they don't. They definitely don't know what she looks like, that's for sure.
Sonetto, Vertin's assistant. I'm not so sure. We were classmates for a few years,
Oh,
but
interesting.
we didn't talk much.
Sonetto probably remembers you. Like, she's gonna look at your face and be like, "Haha, you're Meryl. I remember you. You sat next to me in year..." I don't know. How do they measure, like, school years in the SPDM?
I see. Stay close with me then. And don't let Sonetto see you. It would be best if we solved this without any interference from a third party. Paravian and I may be able to plead your case. But if we're to have any chance of being successful, you can't run away. Not again.
Oh. What was that sound? A sharp noise breaks the silence, startling the still nervy Meryl. She jerks her head up but only sees a few swirling trails of condensation lingering in the sky.
What is that?
Good question. Marcia looks up, but she shows no sign of alarm.
It's the Foundation's flight unit. They're here.
Oh yeah, the flying wishes. Yeah. Show me the flying wishes. I want to see them in their glory. And well, I guess I'll see them in the next part. Go on then. We'll wrap up with this next part to come. Alright. Good stuff. Let's collect this. And sincerely hope returning time doesn't become some new form of competition. Library card. Fiddler Crab Shapeshifting for Dummies. Sonetto. Returned after 2 hours and 36 minutes. Returned after 1 week. Wait, what? We're like shapeshifting actual people. Borrowing record. What? You can borrow this ability? Okay. Meryl returned after 2 days and 3 hours. Yeah, it seems like Sonetto's kind of just goated at everything, I guess, because she returned after the shortest amount of time. Aside from Sonetto and Meryl, all returns showed claw marks along the spine and traces of salt residue. Going forward, this book may only be borrowed under teacher supervision. I see. Sorry, yeah, sorry. So this is how quickly they read the book and returned it, I guess, or something. Oh, we get to claim something. Nice. Spectacular. Let's claim this as well. Alright, let's do one more part, and then I guess we'll wrap up with some pulls on Marcia's banner. Alright, let's hop in. A son's confession. Which son? Sergei? Is he gonna decide whether to desert or not? What is this Lilia avatar? I've never seen that before. Lilia speeds low across the plain, the newest flying broomstick model, cutting a narrow V-shape through the grass. Oh, what? We're using a new model. What about our SU-01V? The new avatar kinda looks a bit different, man. I'm not used to it. A series of vague replies come from the communicator, their voices strained as they struggle to catch up to their captain.
According to the manual. The manual? That's for nerds. Formation and prepare to climb. Brooms up.
The flying wishes.
Copy that.
Amazing. 24 flying wishes follow their leader into the clouds above, slicing the sky in two with their vertical trails.
Hold altitude. See the targets by the river. Yes, Lieutenant. Good. Real enemies won't just stand around and wait for you to strike. But training like this can sharpen your eye. Flank the targets from both sides, avoid friendly fire, and dive!
Alright, let's dive! Bang! Are we actually fighting? Oh, we are. What are we fighting? We're just fighting vague. We're actually training. Yeah, okay, we're actually training right now. Training target. Okay, all damage is set to air support. How do we deal air support? Okay, I don't know how we deal air support then. Well, that's great. I guess we'll just do vague stuff until we apply air support somehow. Great, that's very reliable.
That was certainly taking a peek inside, sensing their thoughts.
Alright, let's do all this.
Very well. Have I startled you?
Alright. Nice.
Face the truth.
Nice. They only have like 5 HP, so that's nice. They don't even fight back. Okay. Air support, nice. Put that there. We can probably just wrap it up with we can probably wrap it up with Nautica's ult. Hello? There we go.
Listen to this.
No, I forgot to use her ult. Man, whatever.
Keep your eyes on the target and fire as soon as you hear the command. Wait, it's the Foundation's comms we're talking about. Scratch that. We'll use a flare instead. Open fire the next round after the flare goes up. Clear?
Close your eyes.
Nice.
It will all be over soon.
Get him! Oh, the flare doesn't actually deal damage. I don't know why I thought it would.
With the shadows.
Nice.
Come dance with us.
Alright, they're on the verge of defeat.
Now watch closely. Rain the fire dragon down on the enemy like this and give them a nasty burn.
Do you mean the Raven 3 Pyro Drake though just an incendiary?
Oh my god.
Tomato. It's a fire dragon from now on. Use it to interrupt the target's channeling status. You got that?
Bang! Nice. Boom! Oh my god, 25,000 damage.
Can I give everyone a ride on my back? I think I can handle it this time.
No, I need to see more Nautica, man. We saw her for like 1 chapter. We need more. More Nautica, please. After a successful firing dive, the 2 flight teams effortlessly reunite in the sky. They rendezvous, hover, and merge into a single formation. Amazing! The howl of engines quickly drowns out the commander's conversation as the flight unit descends onto the open ground outside Tamarovka. With her feet firm on the ground, Lilia passes her broom to her second-in-command.
Capitan! Oh, Commander!
The swirling air around her sends Lilia pristine uniform fluttering like a flag in the wind. She walks straight toward the cavalry and Foundation leaders who stand at the entrance of the village, observing the training. Oh, is she actually wearing something different?
Nice.
Oh my god!
Rookies aren't too bad either. Only problem is, they rely on the tech too much. Should spend a little more time on their arcane skills.
Wait, Lilia's like art style changed. Wait, how did she do that? How did she do that? How does one just change their art style? Or at least the look. The look is definitely slightly different. Regardless, man, she still has a hat on. I guess I'll never see her with her hat off, bro. I don't know how I feel about the Witch's hat. I mean, it's very on theme, but kind of looks a bit goofy, in my opinion. Cool to see her in a new outfit, though. Very cool. And she even has a little medal. Very nice.
Have to say, I never thought I'd wear a Foundation uniform. Wait. Don't tell me I have to follow the committee's orders from now on.
Don't worry. You're still on Team Timekeeper. Your new uniform's just for easy identification while you're acting as flight captain.
All right.
You have some time to sharpen your little birds, but conflict rides fast. Work quick. The Foundation swore us enough fuel and ammunition for your entire unit, and more besides. You alone have access to it. No applications, no paperwork. Just go directly to the quartermaster.
Amazing.
Nice. I'll make sure the rookies never step foot on the ground.
Mr. Iranai said that this is the Esu Noi Nouveau Voyer combat debut. He hopes to hear some feedback from you.
Okay, so this is the SU-02. Yeah.
Well, it's faster, got stronger firepower, and better maneuverability. Basically, an all-round improvement. Haven't used it for long, though. Any major defects you know of?
The price. 102 costs nearly triple the amount of an 01, or even more.
Who's paying for repairs?
Me. The Esu Noi Nouveau Voyer assigned to you is the property of Team Timekeeper.
Damn.
Okay. I'll do my best not to break it.
Damn. It's coming out of our pockets, bro. We can't even drive. We've got no money. Noon descends. The sun hangs tilted in the sky, casting an unreasonable dryness across the grassland. The aroma of simple meals drifts from the households, whether in times of famine or prosperity, the plain scent of wheat is equally tempting.
That is all. Dismissed.
With the order given, the high-ranking officials outside the village drift away. Lilia turns to glance at the unit still holding position.
Capitan, I need to go take care of the baby birds.
Alright, you do your thing.
Alright. See you later, Lilia.
The temporary captain of the flight unit turns away.
Timekeeper.
What's up?
Anything I can help you with, Commander?
Hungry? Come to my home for a meal, won't you? I'll send for your assistant too.
Okay. Why is that? You want a private conversation about something? About Igor, maybe?
My mother's stew could raise a fallen horse. She would love for you to try it.
Oh, damn. Bro's mother lives here. I guess that makes sense. I mean, they mentioned that Igor and Ivan originally were from here, from this region. A simple invitation. Yeah, under the circumstances, its recipient perceives a subtle unease.
Sorry, I was just thinking about something. Do you mean to say that your home is in Tamarovka?
That's right. Will you come?
Wait, what? Aren't they abandoning Tamarovka in like a few days? So surely his mother is gonna get cooked, no? If bandits come over here? I think? I don't know. The commander pushes open an old wooden floor followed by two special guests. Faint candlelight reveals a rope strung above their heads where dried vegetables and smoked meat should be hung, but now hangs bare.
Mama.
Vanyusha, did you bring guests?
Oh my god. Hello. Hello, Galina. Nice to meet
Good afternoon,
you.
madam. I'm Vertin, timekeeper of the Foundation. And this is Sonato, my assistant.
Oh, so you're the one.
The elderly lady fails to hide her surprise.
When Vanyusha told me there would be important guests joining us, I hardly expected them to be so young. Oh, I meant nothing by it, Rodnaya. Just the words of an old woman. Honestly, Vanyusha, you must tell me if you plan to bring growing young ladies to lunch.
Miss Galina gives a sheepish look at the cabbage soup, hard bread, and smoked fish before her. It's all good.
We're just here for a simple meal, Mama. No feasts while others starve.
The meal looks delicious, madam. More than enough for us.
Amazing. Ivan pulls out his mother's chair and helps her to her seat.
Timekeeper. Miss Sonato. Sit. Eat.
Thank you.
You will have to forgive me. This is all I have to offer at the moment.
All good, madam. We're kind of intruding in your household right now, so it's okay. All good. Ivan takes a piece of rock-hard bread and softens it in the hot soup. His young guests follow suit.
You have food enough for the winter, Mama?
Oh, don't worry about me. Though if things go on like this, who can say? Miss Timekeeper, are you here to end the famine?
Would you look at the sky? It is dry. That is the problem.
Please, call me Vertin, madam.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, bro. The famine is not really something we're pondering about.
As for this golden famine, I will try my best to give it a thorough investigation.
Caught between frustration and hope, the old lady lets out a sigh.
You should know, Vanyusha. Many have told me to leave with them. But I have stayed, trusting that you will find a way.
Wait, has Galina survived the storm? Surely she has, right? But this is... Yeah, no, this has to be. Yeah, Galina must have survived the storm, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense that she has, like, an existing relationship with Ivan, so... Yeah. I wonder why she doesn't just, like, stay with the Foundation. Maybe there's just not enough space. But then, how can she just roll up in 1920 and just reclaim their home? Because in 1999, let's say Ivan generously is 55. Let's say he's 55. That means he would have been born at 1944, which means this house wouldn't belong to his family, or at least he wouldn't have lived here in this house during this era. So I guess Galena kind of just rocked up to this house in his hometown and just like there was no one there or something and just claimed this house. It's kind of crazy, no?
Some of those fleeing south passed through the village. They said the attackers are different. They only take Alduni, arcanists, as captives.
Man is vindictive. Man is vindictive.
Yes. The poor things who refused to cooperate were beaten half to death before they took them. As for the humans, well,
it's the other camp, along with the ritualist, and where Caroline is right now. She simply shakes her head.
But Igor's army would have taken humans too.
Igor?
Oh,
Soneto, you must try this pickled watermelon.
Watermelon. A spoonful of sour dark red flesh is suddenly shoved into the chief assistant's mouth, stopping her from revealing any more. We're feeding Soneto, that's cute.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Soneto. Don't slip up like that. We can't be saying classified information like that.
It really is delicious, madam. Quite different from any I've ever tasted. Might I ask how you made it?
It warms an old woman's heart to hear such things. Nothing special, really. Though many underestimate the importance of the barrel.
As Miss Galena steadily shares her years-tested method of pickling watermelon, they leave behind talk of these troubled times. The sounds of wooden spoons scraping against steel bowls mingle with chewing and swallowing. The lunch finally ends in an uneasy silence. Leaning against the door, Miss Galena says goodbye to her guests.
Apologies again for the poor meal.
It's all good, madame.
Hush now. The meal was hearty and our bellies are full. There are a few stews better than yours.
Yes. It was just what we needed, madam.
After her son's reassuring words, the old lady finally closes the door.
I know you have questions, but this is not the place to talk. Come, walk with me.
Alright, bro. What do you want to speak with us about? The famine? Like a personal request, or... Outside, layers of golden grass lap at the edge of the village like waves on a beach.
How could Miss Galena be your mother?
Exactly. The directness of this question adds a touch of chill to the unusually warm air. The commander smooths a wrinkle in his collar.
Timekeeper, you know the same pain, yes? To witness the storm take away those you love. We all do. If that face appeared again, full of light and life before your eyes, could you still your heart? When I saw her again, she was no longer my mother, but a teacher with no children, devoted wholly to her students. She never once left home.
The reason for this phenomenon still remains unknown. However, observations have shown that each of them has a complete memory, identity, and social relations. Their independent will is undeniable. We can't force them to be the person we think they are.
I know. To speak of the storm would only break her. She would shun me. But in time, she took me as her child. In the end, I have a mother again. That is enough for me.
We say this like this timeline makes sense. Does it make sense? It really doesn't. Unless... Oh, I guess it could. No. She had graying hair in this era. So her age also changed. Because it's 1920. To be generous, let's say Ivan is 70 years old. That means he was born in 1929. And his mother had graying hair by then, which is ridiculous. So I think their age also changes when they get reborn. But I've never seen this phenomenon happen with Erd. And maybe Mr. Duncan's age changed? Maybe? It's kind of weird though when you look at it like that, you know? Because you can say that Galina passes as Ivan's like actual like age appropriate mother. But she is like, she's pushed like 50 years back or something. Or 50 years, yeah, 50 years back. Like she's supposed to be like 50 years younger by now, but she isn't. So yeah, it's kind of a weird phenomenon. If even their age is getting changed.
Figured it out? The truth is the opposite, Timekeeper. I chased Galina like a lost pup, hoping to find my mother in her. And I did.
Oh, his pupils.
Her face, her body, every line and wrinkle. She is the mother I lost to the first storm, down to the gentle smile when she talks to me.
Oh wait, no. I guess the storm's recreation recreates them when they were erased by the storm. That's what I'm missing. It's not like they exist. It's not like a previous iteration of them. It's the exact copy of the person they were before they were erased by the storm. There's nothing playing with age here. That's my fault. I misinterpreted. Because that's why Erd always looks the same. Because there's the same version of Erd getting copied and duplicated over different eras. And that makes sense why Galina is age appropriate here, because they literally just copied her from 1999 and pasted her here. Which makes sense. That she's old. The commander takes several deep breaths to stop his teeth from chattering.
Think of it. Those you lost, standing before you again. Only their clothes and memory changed.
Don't worry, Ivan. We know how that feels. Erd. Well, actually, is it really someone we lost? Like, well, we definitely lost her in the past few storms, but not like, we didn't, I don't remember if we knew her well, before 1999.
Would you call them dead and gone? Would you not hold them close, praying memory returns?
It's hard to say. I've never personally dealt with such a thing. Perhaps I'll have an answer if I do.
The commander stops his questioning and turns to the meadow bowing before him, withering amid abundance, stretching endlessly into the horizon.
It was on land like this that my father first set me on a chestnut mare and showed me the reins.
W horse.
My mother watched on, afraid I would fall, no doubt. But she knew this was the way for every child. For centuries, the Cossacks have lived by this steppe. She feeds us, she fights us. Rebellion runs free in our blood. The steppe never changes, nor do her people. Sometimes I find myself asking, is this truly a false 1920? You, Timekeeper, you have lived through many eras. We will never wholly understand one another.
From what I do understand, you are a survivor of the first storm. You've lived through all these eras too. I don't see the difference.
True. Yet I am marked by my hometown. My own time long before the storm ever struck. I was forged a Cossack, and the Cossack I remain no matter the era. And you, Timekeeper? Which era is your home? Even 1999 must feel like another world to you.
Does she even remember 1999? She was like 4 years old or something back then. I don't know. I don't remember her age back then.
I do not belittle your path. I only say losing time and home leaves a wound in the heart. Politics aside, I respect you. You are the Timekeeper, the master of all ages and all people. Many consider you a savior. And I am but a man with mortal ties. Zeno has every reason to keep me at arm's length.
Yeah, I don't really have doubts about Ivan. He seems like a good guy. Igor, on the other hand, there's no way I'm not letting him redeem himself, bro. I don't care what's in that box. This is all the old Cossack has to say. He adjusts his wind-blown hat and makes a leave.
Commander, wait.
Yes? What more is there to say?
Maybe we'll look
I have
into
no
the
power
famine.
to change your decision, but I have a mission here. I need to know. Will you follow Zeno's orders and lead your army to Berograd?
I will see you safe to the city and stand with you in your mission. This I swear.
Well, rest in peace to this place.
I understand.
Commander!
What is it, buddy? They turn back to see a figure rushing toward them, arms flailing. Great, there's probably some devious news that this guy's gonna bring to us. Oh, hello, Sergey.
Commander! What are you doing out here? I thought you were at home.
What is it, buddy? Why are we holding a little bag here?
What's the matter?
Is he deserting or what is he trying?
They got too drunk. A brawl's broken out.
Why does this matter to the commander? Okay, to be continued. I guess we'll find out next time, but yeah, I don't know why some random drunken brawl would demand the attention of Commander Ivan. Maybe some important people are having a drunken brawl, I don't know, but yeah, it seems a bit strange. Mothers have a gift for turning imagination and a little miracle into a fine meal. Rye bread. Miss Galina's wartime recipes. Aged flour, wheat husks, potato skins, a little salt. Dry and grind the potato skins and mix them with the wheat husks into an aged flour. Add warm water and knead into a dough, then bake beside the stone ashes. The golden famine leaves us short on oil and grain, so there's no oil for the bread. The baked loaf comes out hard and bitter, but at least it fills his stomach. Ivan loves smearing chili paste on top. He says he's eaten it this way since childhood. I've made a note to prepare extra for him next time. Smoked fish, river carp, elm twigs, one old newspaper. Clean the fish, salt it, and smoke it with elm twigs and newspaper until the skin turns black and dry. The smell carries 3 houses down, but don't be greedy. Save the fish oil, freeze it for soup. Grassroots soup. Wild grassroots, nettles, half a potato, a pinch of chili. Boil the roots until soft, add chili, stove, ash, and salted grass seeds to mimic borscht. The recipe came from a young man I met by the riverside wheat field. He claimed to be a nameless wandering poet. Bro, who is this wandering poet? Is it Aleph or some other poet? Missing ingredients. Sour cream, carrots, onions. Can't make proper borscht. Grassroots have been dug out nearly everywhere. I can only forage along the dishes now. Jam from neighbor Valia. 2 jars of real apple jam before the famine hit and gave me one. I take it on the top shelf of the cupboard, wrapped in a little cloth so the rats won't smell it. Her husband lost an entire wheat field's harvest. May the Mother's Earth bless this kind couple. I told Ivan to stop bringing food home. The people at the front have it harder than we do. Alright, cool. It's actually such a shame that Galina is actually just gonna get cooked by the storm. Or bandits, whichever comes first. Like, that is devious. That's devastating. But yeah, she got recreated by the storm here in the city, and I'm afraid we're gonna have to leave her behind. And the famine, everything leading from the famine has kind of cooked this region, and it is most unfortunate. But yeah, we meet our main cast today. Very nice. We got standard team timekeeper duo, along with Lilia and Marcia. Can't wait to see more of Marcia. She seems cool, and she has this extra side thing of trying to bring Meryl back to the Foundation and try and maybe alleviate some of her punishments for deserting. But I don't know. Meryl seems like she's in a tough spot right now. So yeah, that's a bit sad. Charon got captured. Very devious, by Ritualist and that other guy whose name I've forgotten, starts with a K, I believe, ends with a V. But yeah, he seems like a mighty bad guy. He's getting weird visions of, and nightmares of him facing off against Igor. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't want Igor to be redeemed, bro. I don't like him, bro. He's, I don't like him. Yeah, I just don't like him. Sorry. But yeah, maybe the story will change my mind, but probably not. I'll just consistently take my stance on Igor, because I don't like him. What a bozo, bro. As a result of his actions, both Moldir and Lopra were affected. So that's not great, innit? That's not great. Yeah, let's do some pulls.
I grew to despise the night.
We can do a 10 pull. Let's get it. Can we hit? No, we cannot. Well, I tried my best. We got 2 more pulls. And there's also like a few things I can claim off of bonds. So I might try and claim those as well.
Greetings, madam.
But it looks like today's not our lucky day. It's not our lucky day. That is most unfortunate. Right. Alright, Nautica's scamming me with this red little notification again.
I like your hat.
Thanks for liking my hat, Adele. Alright, let's just quickly claim these and see if we can get ourselves an extra pull here by claiming bond rewards. Anything else? A lot of things to claim actually. Alright. Let's claim these things. It has been a while since the last main story, I must say. It's kind of just hitting me how long it's been since I experienced the main story, to be honest. Oh my god, we've got so much to claim. Oh, never mind, this is a portrait. Alexios.
Have you not heard of Demos?
Alright. Let's quickly claim these and beg that we get lucky and maybe get Marcia, you know, win the 50-50, that'd be great. If not, I'll be devastated. What will I do if I lose 50-50? I might just, yeah, I don't know. No, surely I can't skip Marcia, because all I have is Beryl and Isolde for the Lingering Glow team. Oh my god, I've been missing out on these claims for so long. I might even have enough to do another 10 pull or something. I don't know. Let's see. We're not nearing the end of this. Damn. This is quite a long episode, considering we only did 6 parts. I think it's really interesting era that we're currently in though. The lingerings of war. Like, the Eastern Front, you know. War is still going on, despite what happened in the previous chapter. And we're going to be we're like foreshadowing a fight in Hungary against Manus Vindicte, so that'll be interesting. Hopefully we'll see Sophia again, Arcana specifically. I wonder what Arcana's really been up to, because you know, recruiting isn't really something we see Arcana doing. Like, so I wonder what her role is. You know, now that she's resurrected, she's back. You know, she's back and chilling. Like, what does she do in the modern day here? Managed to salvage a good 4 pulls, so hopefully we can hit. Oh, we hit. Alright, cool. 50-50, please. Marcia, please come home. I don't have Sentinel, I'm afraid. And isn't it like a scam banner coming up with Caron and Sentinel? So I mean, I can't promise that Marcia would get Sentinel to accompany her. I mean, I know they don't work on the same teams, but thematically that would be cool. But yeah. Well, first off, we need Marcia. So Marcia, please, 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 beast, 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 beast. Okay, we lose. Oh, we got Pickles though. Hello, Pickles. Well, we got a dog instead. So now what? We'll just gamble it all the way. Maybe we'll get lucky, you know? Maybe we'll get lucky. Now I've come to realize that basically every patch now, for the past like 2 patches or 3 patches, I've kind of just been spending all my pulls, like exhaustively spending my pulls for characters. That yeah, that's not a good sign. But yeah. That will be all from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And what is this? Oh, we've added characters everywhere. Alright. Oh. Is this really needed? Okay. Insane revelations, okay. But yeah. I've not been doing this thing much, by the way. I don't remember what this thing does. It like gives like little lore snippets or something with the text. And discs, apparently. But yeah. Oh, how have I done this? Lots of things to claim. Oh my god. I got so much stuff. Inspirational. But yeah, that'll be all. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. We're gonna continue on the story next time. Goodbye.